Good time of day once again, everybody, to another wonderful Thursday stream. We got Paradise Killer still on the menu. We've learned a lot of things last time. We've investigated a really spooky concrete pyramid. Apparently, a lot of people have dirt. The Red Skeleton Man is making infernal whiskey using illicitly obtained god flesh. So you know, it's gonna be a good time discovering what other secrets there are around the perfect 24 that is anything but. I want to say that we're coming upon the apex of the game when it comes to revelations, although I'm not. This is still a blind one, so I'm not 100% sure. But it does feel like we've kind of made a lot of stuff revealed to the light, with not a lot to discover ourselves. Going through this little convenience store just in case we miss anything does not look to be the case. We're back in paradise. Okay. So right now it's going to be a little bit more collecting stuff. Already paying off. We use a blue crest to get a crystal. 2 crystals this time. And apparently we activated all those crying red statues because I got an achievement for it. So that's good. Can't be upset when I'm getting achievements. Okay, there's sprint. Thought it was a little slow. So yeah, a little bit of cleanup when it comes to collectibles this stream. And hopefully we'll get getting into some more revelations. Oops. Shinji is there. I think that's another one where I couldn't quite reach him. Maybe if I utilize some of these apartments on the other side, I can get past the trees. There's the Shiba. Gonna have to take a long way around just to get on top of these things. Always on the lookout for more collectibles. See the ground. Momentum, please. Okay, there we go. There's another collectible there. I think we can make that. Oh yeah, totally. Incoherent abandoned diary obtained. Fleeting fragments of a citizen's memories of their previous life. Must be hard adjusting to the island. Yeah. I mean, if you're suddenly kidnapped by beings that beyond your comprehension, and then you have to live on an island where your already limited days are even further numbered, I'd probably go a little mad too. Just a little though. Inaccurate alarm clock obtained. Time is meaningless on the islands, but citizens cling to these old signifiers from their old lives for comfort. Oh yeah, since the islands are technically timeless. For example, this is still the night after the murders, even though it's been canonically a few days according to the day-night cycle. Paradise is far from perfect, it looks like. How many dead bodies have you seen? Enough to last a lifetime. That must be a lot since you're immortal. A lot has happened on these islands. Really wicked shit, I bet. Would love to have seen it. Paradise is not all it's cracked up to be. Ooh, I don't think we locked this one. Looks a little cooler. Oh, never mind, we did. I was tricked. Anything here? Nope. Okay. Okay. Let's work for some high ground again. Come on. There we go. Now that we have a good vantage point, we'll look around for anything nearby. Okay, that's a... Yeah, pretty sure that's a phone. something. Okay, that's probably the ghost person we found. The citizen. And that is a. And that one was a phone booth. Somehow missed these. The plaque says the green goat sparks a flame. And we only had one crest for the green goat. We already got that one, I know for sure. Let's check this thing up here. Yeah, we already unlocked that. This is oh, a footpath. I'm not sure if we already unlocked this one. Apparently not. I've been missing this entire time. Oh my god. I'm realizing we've unlocked all footpath upgrades, and we get. I feel like I got a pep in my step now. It feels like if I was in the air, I could just dash around. Please tap the sprint button while in the air to perform an air dash. These islands are weird. I've been missing something extremely useful this entire time. As with all of the upgrades. Oh my god. And that is some good distance too. I have so much movement. The world is now my oyster. Okay, that's a phone booth. I love how all three of the upgrades were legitimately so useful, and I've just completely overlooked them for most of my time in this game. I don't think there was like any indicator that they were even here unless I missed some dialogue. My heart goes out to all the players that have played through this game without even knowing about any of them. Like me in another timeline. All the more reason to be like me and bumble around in these kind of games. You never know what you'll discover. Okay, right, this big building that I think I left something up on. Apparently not. Okay, that's another phone booth I can see. Speaking of people things and people I can see, anyone that we should be talking to. Just the doctor, the warrior lady, and Lydia, and probably Henry Division as well. Okay. The doctor's closest, so we'll head to him first. Unless I get trapped by the geometry of the game. Down there. Right, I can finally get this. I can even dash upwards. Oh my god. This is insane. This is insane. The Z-axis is no longer my enemy. And a book was I missed, somehow. It was hidden in plain sight. I missed him somewhere. Okay, never mind, he's down there. Wahoo! Oh, I missed the book completely. Just barely, though. If it was basketball, that'd be a 3-pointer. Sports. Doctor, give me the news. After we hang out for a bit. Got a sec, Doc? Wonderful to see you again. You're the only one that doesn't call me the investigation freak. It's not nice to call people names, is it? That name was given to you derogatorily. You may have lived up to it, but you should be careful of the labels people let stick on you. You let stick on you. Sometimes you need to make the best of it. Sometimes you need pointing in the right direction.
It's been wonderful to see you again.
I love a positive outlook. Don't let the others get to you. I mean, it's a fun nickname, to be sure. You know the Syndicate, self-serving and jealous, just like the gods.
It's been wonderful to
Glad
see
you're
you
rising
again.
above it. You always go in for real talk nowadays? Got something else you want to talk about? I don't know. Things just feel pretty heavy around here. You're not the one tasked with saving paradise. I'm not the right person for the job. You are, though. You're forgiving and forgetting my past. Ah, whatever. We all make mistakes. They've been the type that bind people to their history. People change.
I'm glad to be back.
I'm impressed, Doc. You don't proposition me this time. You didn't proposition me this time.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we're just having a nice chat with him. I assume you're going to stop by again at some point before this is all over. Hello, Rune Mithra. Good to have you in chat again. Pop it in just as we're getting to the investigating parts. We'll see. Relationship increase with Dr. Doom Jazz. Always a pleasure with him. And just his motive. I've been told that you're in love with Akiko, getting straight to it.
Investigator.
I assume you paid for that secret? I mean, it wasn't exactly subtle. It's none of your business or anyone else's. It has nothing to do with your case. I mean, fair enough. Man has a preference. Can't blame him for that. May the cosmos be a mystery, and may you reach the moon. But you did also miss out on us getting a new ability, the ever-useful Air Dash. Very powerful. Lets us go upward even with it. Crazy I missed out on this for so long. We can quite literally reach new heights with this. Nothing is out of our reach. Or at the very least, a little less out of our reach. We're clearing out some of the areas of any collectibles I missed. All the while, hopefully getting to the bottom of all the mysteries on this island. As usual. We need to talk to... Nope. Already covered her. Really wish there was a way to filter out the save points or the broadcast stations out of the meditation. Might be Lydia on the next to hit up. Oop. All right. Uh-oh. I missed. Just barely though. But even when I miss, I find something. Find something in the secrets. Two somethings. You bet that dog in the alleys between the houses? All she wants is treats. Treats, treats, treats. You try to have a conversation and nothing, just treats. I mean, yeah, dogs are just like that. Dogs want 3 things in life. Some pets, some walks, and some treats. Not necessarily in that order, but give them any one of those and they'll be happy. Another drink here that I missed out on. I believe I've been in this area before. Dead Moon. A fruity carbonated drink with added vitamins and minerals. Sold at a discount to Deep Factory workers. So like a carbonated V8. On the surface, I don't think it tastes that good because the carbonation would be sort of weird, but I'm not a drink person, or rather a healthy drink person. So who knows? Who am I to judge the fictional drinks of Paradise residents? How tall is this staircase? Not that tall one, I can just dash. Whoop. Or I can miss completely. Okay. Yeah, no, wish this staircase was shorter so I didn't have to merry-go-round myself like that. As well as everyone in chat. another staircase. Or I can just dash into the greenery. And miss completely again. Save me. Lydia, save me. Fast travel point, well worth it. Idyllic beach starlight skin obtained. The image reminds you of a wonderful family holiday on the beach you had. You frolicked in the sea with your siblings. You have never been to a beach. Lydia, I've never been happier to see you. Okay, I think I was close over here. Yeah. So, I don't have any good travel points here, so I'll just go to the overlook. And... okay, perfect. Literally puts me at the top of the tower. And this time I'll safely make my way back up. Do a meditate here so I can see if there's anything I missed nearby. Doesn't look like it. But I'm up. No possible way I could ever slip down from somewhere like this. Let's try to find that statue again, like this big arm. Got another Shinji here. Why are you doing this for these people? They locked you up for something that really wasn't your fault.
I was born to investigate.
I'm an investigator. I investigate. Even if it's for a bunch of psychos that wish you weren't on the island.
I'm glad to be back.
A job's a job. A job that we're not getting paid for. Okay, I think that's that one over there is the one we missed. I can ignore ladders, small ladders completely now. Where am I? Where am I? I am stuck in between a very precarious position. I'm learning that the dash is very useful, but not the best for clearing gaps. It also does not completely reset my momentum. So if I'm gonna fall backwards, I am just gonna fall backwards a little bit. Dash seems to be just once per jump. Resets on landing on something. Celeste rules. If only it was on cooldown though. Okay, we're back here. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a way to get up there, which probably means getting up there, which means a long, long climb. See if there's any collectible up here. Nope. Ooh. Trash can. Literally for throwing away blood crystals in this economy. Ooh. Some kind of grave marker. In loving memory of Tamago, the best Hamu and my best friend. Rest in peace, assumedly a dog or other animal. Yep, fun fact, Tamago means egg in Japanese. Very cute name for a pet regardless. We love a good food-based name. I hear the static of a collectible. Okay. Probably up above, hopefully it. It's right next to me. More crystal for the blood gods. Keep on working our way back over and around. Ladder. Okay. Won't be missing much by climbing up the top. Another green gem. Or crest.
Key item obtained.
Another ladder. Okay, I was about to say we can look up here for a whole lot of stuff we missed.
Crystal obtained.
More crystals. Delicious crystals. A poster.
Relic obtained.
Todd Drive poster obtained. The hero of the 19th corruption, Crimson Acids. She slit the throat of a demonic general. Love that for her. Wonderful for her. Okay. Momentum. Do I dare dash? I do.
Crystal obtained.
I know better than to try to jump back up with the dash. Another crystal and Shinji.
Crystal obtained.
Making a whole lot of money this session so far. The rain here is a blessing, love guys. This island is too hot. Heat makes people crazy. Why can't you fix that? The Syndicate runs this island. It's a miracle there isn't a slaughter every day. It's the reality folding drive. It kicks out a nuke's worth of power every second. Fix it! Take it up with Masahiro Heavy Industries. I don't deal with customer service. Just make it happen. I'll catch you later. I mean, fair. Customer service is not pleasant on either end of the recipients. Now that the listening device obtained, use to intercept communication between citizens. So much insanity, some horniness, thousands of secrets. Glad to know that the citizens were at least living deliciously while they could. Now we can jump all the way down here.
Crystal obtained.
More blood, more blood. What's over here? Come on, come on, please. Okay, there we go. Sometimes you gotta manipulate that momentum to see where we need to go. Is that one we opened, or I see a cooler? Okay, we opened that one. We got that second green crest. Ooh, some stuff we missed out here. Right here, this. More crystal. In a very comforting Goat Skull Palace. There's something over here. Yep. In this little alcove. 2 trash of blood crystals. Yeah, that's fair. Especially since the citizens were here against their will, so... If you can't escape, you can't... Apparently you can't kill the Syndicate members, might as well make the most of it. Abnormal butterfly? What makes this abnormal? Look at it. If you can't tell, you weren't meant to know. I mean, other than the coloring, it just looks like a normal butterfly to me. But then again, butterflies do come in a lot of colors, so... Maybe I'm not meant to know.
Investigator is here.
Is this the work of a god? This is no damned harmony. This is human through and through. I can smell it. Are you sure? There's nothing rotten in the mix, but gods have bigger interests than you people. These butterflies? I guess so. People do try to breed different types of butterflies to make specific colorations and mutations. Okay. There's something down here I missed, I think. This was yeah, that's the creepy skull shrine door I haven't opened. So it was down here, and it was probably just the drinks. Yeah, I'll check it. Oh, new drink. Good thing I double checked. I would have forgotten about some water.
Obtained.
And who could ever go without water? Make sure you're staying hydrated like I'm about to do right now. Water. Plain water. Stay hydrated. Take a nice big gulp of cold water. Enjoy a few minutes of doing nothing but drinking water once an hour. What is wrong with you people? Just drink water. 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 The four elements used to live in water. But then everything changed when the Water Nation attacked. Okay. Now that we found that other green vest, we gotta look back around for that one thing. Lost on the other side. I do not care about the other side. Other sides are irrelevant to me. Okay. Here it is. The crest fit.
Blood crystal obtained.
2 blood crystals for our troubles. Can't hate that. Okay. So let's make our way to Lydia, now that we've done a good amount of side questing collecting of objects. Since she's got some revelations for us, hopefully. But we'll keep the meditation on for a bit. For anything on the way. That's the phone. Ooh. This is the gold plate cries out for light. Okay, gotta be on the lookout for a gold crest, right? Because there's a big lights up there that I couldn't activate. But no point in looking for something we have no idea the location of, so Lydia.
See you at daybreak.
What's up, girl? Hang out. Have a nice cruise before we get into the meat and potatoes. How are things with you and Sam? Same as it ever was. That's a good thing, by the way. We're happy together. Good for them. Glad to hear it. You two always were the perfect couple. Why'd you ask? Not many people experience a relationship with the burden of immortality. You have to be thoughtful and considerate. The most important thing is being relaxed. Eternity is a long time. Statistically, you're both going to make mistakes and hurt each other. That can't be helped. On the other hand, you have forever to patch it up and make it right. What about you? You looking to get back into the dating game? It's hard when the dating pool is so small. Do a Doom Jazz and get some Citizen hookups going on. Fresh crop on the island. Speaking of which, you could always swing by DJ's yacht again. We could do worse than Doom Jazz. Thought did cross my mind, although his heart's a bit spoken for. Sleeping with a suspect in a mass murder, that's my girl. Hey, if you want, you can just drop me off at the judge and I'll just put you down for everything. Wrap this up nice and quick. Stop you giving me a hard time permanently. Haha, messing with BLD. Exile made you grumpy. This has been fun. I'll drop you at the beach. Sure. Relationship increased.
Come on, LD.
LD, I have something I think we should discuss. I knew it. Probe. Do you have something you want to tell me, LD investigator?
Come on, LD.
We're tight, right, LD? I can tell you something, right?
Got it.
Always. Everything is on the record, but I'll use some discretion. Me and Sammy didn't kill the council.
It's
Well, now
complicated.
I think you did. But we aren't happy.
It's
We want out.
complicated.
The council wouldn't let us leave, though. Okay.
That's weird.
What do you mean? Me and Sammy are done with this life. These small islands, immortality, waking the gods.
Come on, LD.
I want to travel the world, the real world. Sammy wants to make whiskey with any ingredient, not just what dead nebula grows.
What the hell are you talking
Almost
about?
said grounds there, which would have been very concerning for whiskey. Although coffee whiskey does probably exist. But Montserrat and the council said no. Once you're in the syndicate, you're in the syndicate.
The island feels bad, LD.
I'm telling you, because the other people know that they'll spread the secret. But killing them wouldn't help us. The next leader wouldn't let us get out either.
Don't test me.
Still sounds like a motive, Lydia. I mean, yeah. Best way to get out of the Syndicate is to kill everyone else. We're giving her the benefit of the doubt that she doesn't want to, that she tells us because she wants to clear herself of any responsibility that would come with that. Lydia and Sam's motive. Been writing lyrics, Lydia?
Why?
What do you mean, LD?
Got it.
A lot of LDs in that segment of sentences. I found the lyrics in a bottle.
Come on, LD.
No way, that's embarrassing. I should have known the tide around this island was junk. I assume they have some meaning?
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Never ask a songwriter about their lyrics, LD. If you can't intuit the meaning, you weren't meant to know.
Crime is repulsive.
Sorry to ask this, Lydia, but I need you to tell me about the last job you did.
Huh?
You mean moving us to the next island? No, the regime change in Europe before the Syndicate.
If you can prove it, sure.
Who the hell told you about that? Wait, it was acid, wasn't it?
It's complicated.
What does this have to do with the council murder?
Don't test me.
The murder has all the hallmarks of a regime change.
If you can prove it,
Oh,
sure.
give me a break, LD. Me and Sammy were assassins. We did assassin shit. It was the last job we had to do to buy our freedom. Up until being locked up at the Syndicate, apparently. That was millennia ago. A different epic. It has nothing to do with the last night. A shout out to the composer for this game. Had to ask. No, you didn't. We did, though. May you spectre gaze upon a star, and may you reach the moon. Alright. We got a bit of a revelation. All of Syndicate members may have some reason to keep Lydia and Sam in the game, as it were. Now we gotta head to the big island to question Henry and the Convictor. Hello, Crimson. She has nothing for us, so it's just a little drop by to say hello. Although I guess we could hang out with her, since hanging out with people does give us some more information. It can only do some good for us in the long run.
Crimson Acid.
Hang out. Got time for our chat, Crimson? Why is no one else is blessed? Bit of a translation hiccup, or just general writing hiccup. Happens to the best of us. The gods work in mysterious ways. Depends on who catches their eye. What do you really want to talk about? You're not here to shoot the breeze about divine blessings. I can see it in your eyes. Can I ask you about Isaiah?
Good.
I was wondering when we'd get to the ex-husband topic. What do you want to know?
Sure.
What's he doing now? He's still responsible for the citizen management, abduction, reconditioning, distribution. Forgiveness. Did he ever forgive me? I think so. Took him a while.
Business is business.
He trusted you implicitly. You know that. Your deception by damned harmony upended his world.
Weird.
Not just your crime, but the faith he'd put into you. We'd all believed the great Lady Love Dies, the investigation freak of the Syndicate. No one believed in you as much as Isaiah did. The shock of the damned harmony incident was realizing that if you can be deceived by God, any of us can. My arrogance. No one was more surprised than me. I thought I was untouchable. I can believe it. To answer your question, he did forgive you. All of the old drinking gang did. You need to know that he's with Madame Complex now.
Sorry.
I wasn't planning on chasing after him. I destroyed his life once already. He's on the next island. One of Lydia's first pickups last night. Ooh, maybe one of our mysterious whiskey drinkers on the 25. Not a lot of the citizen manager to do once the slaughter is completed.
Sorry.
I'm glad he's not a suspect. Time to move on, lady. Understood. Some deep lore about an unseen face. And any Starlight upgrades? Nope. And no case files to double up on. May your journey be endless, and may you reach the moon. Didn't get any revelations, but we got at least some good lore. I'm always up for the lore. We'll dash up here. Pretty sure we already scanned the building, but never hurts to double up. Ooh, there's something up there. Well, something also up there. Ooh, oh. I hear the unlockable. Suppose I can taste it. Cheerful children's book obtained. An inspirational book about a girl that dreamed of cartoon cakes. And there's a cooler over there. Might as well to the top. Ooh, something else. Okay, there's a ladder. Good. Was I about to dash off the building? Probably. Fancy playing card retained. Good for whiling away time on a rooftop with a friend. Yep. A lot of card games out there. Go Fish, Poker, Iron Maiden. Not Iron Maiden. Old Maid. That's the one. Cooler right there. Just gotta jump up. And then miss the dash and fall all the way down. Hopefully it's not too high of a climb. Keep on spinning around. Okay, so over there. You can drop down from here and miss the dash again. A lot of card games are really fun with a big group. High tension games of Go Fish, Go Hard. Okay, let's try. Oh. Miss the dash a third time. I think that's a good sign to give up for now. Come back to it later. My fingers are a bit more into the goal. Okay. That was a ladder. We can. Nope. Surprising, I never tried to be on top of the big old bridge. Gets a good change of pace on the scenery over here, at least. Do some dashes to speed up this very long bridge process. I live life on the edge. Since we have the actual meditation, we can see if there's anything collectible on the island. Not a thing. I missed. Oh, missed again. Back on the island. Got a National Akiko.
Akiko 14.
Got a minute, Akiko? You're going to die. Haven't played Pokemon TCG with multiple people, but I imagine it'd be pretty fun. Chaotic, but definitely fun. You're going to die. Humor me.
The investigator
Do you do anything
here.
outside of soldiering? Why are you so interested to know? We're all part of the syndicate. I'm trying to establish a friendship. Why would I want to have a friendship with a Dubbaticule like you? Weird word. Friends and relationships expand our worldview. They can also provide comfort and support. Ticanos.
Sure.
Just tell me something about yourself. Do you have a pet? A pet? Fine. 2 goldfish. There we go, we're getting somewhere. Goldfish are pretty fun pets. If you like a low effort pet. Well, not low, I shouldn't say low effort. They do require quite the amount of dedication, but something that just sits there and looks pretty. you don't have to worry or fuss too much about like a dog or a cat. Ga doreros. Names. What are the names?
Nenorachito, you're
I'm-
out of your mind.
I'm not telling you that. What drew you to fish? Did you have them as a kid? In the barracks, just after I was taken in by the new Night Army, I looked after them while I adjusted to military life.
Sure.
Do you miss those days? War's no place for children, Prost. I did what I had to. What about? That's it. I'm done. No more. Goodbye, Nonorashito. We're slowly but surely cracking through her armor, and getting to her heart.
The investigator is here.
Nonorashito. Is there something else, Akiko? No, it's nothing. I don't think it's nothing. Fittingly enough, with the fish conversation, opened up that can of worms. I'm fishing for information. Akiko, it seemed like you had something you wanted to say earlier.
You need to back off.
It was nothing, Nonorashito.
I have a bad
Spit it out.
feeling about
We're both
this.
busy. Do you know something about the summon on the island?
Durfa!
Fine. It's about Crimson. Ooh. What's the dirt on our favorite information broker? What about her? She came to me in secret to ask about becoming a marshal. Ooh. Maybe, so she was looking to get back in the game of becoming a soldier and stuff. I don't give this information up lightly, Nonorashito. She used to be a fine soldier. She was blessed by the gods for her role in repelling the 19th Island invasion.
I'm a soldier.
I'm the only syndicate member allowed to be a marshal. There's nothing I could do for her.
What the hell?
Why are you telling me this? Henry's our only suspect.
Nenorachito.
Henry did it, Nonorashito. No doubt. I'm just telling you that there may be someone that would benefit from him doing it. Well, we'll just be thankful. I'll look into it. Thank you, Akiko. Does the goat lady have crimes in her history? Let's hope not. I don't want to convict her. I can't do a goat dirty like that. I found a photo of you in Dune Jazz's boat.
Chedraku.
I have nothing to say, Nonorashito. Do you two have a history?
Rahat.
I said I have nothing to say, Nonorashito. Very normal response. What happened with the prisoners you removed from the barracks prison? It's classified.
The facts and
I
the
disagree.
truth are
Why
not
were they
the same.
removed? Investigators, they were being processed before their slaughter ritual. We don't just open the prison gates and let them wander over to the temple.
Sure.
They were removed before the slaughter ritual. What happened to them? They were processed, then returned to their cells.
Don't test me.
The logs don't show them being returned.
That's a lie, Nenorachito.
You don't have access to the full martial network, so you can't prove that. You also don't get to question how I run my army. Alrighty. Unsupported evidence. So there's definitely more to it. May your night be bright, and may you reach the moon. Is wait, Henry. Okay, yeah.
What
this
the
is just
hell?
that. And Henry Division himself,
Henry Division.
who he recently broke out of his shell, thankfully. Let's talk, Henry. What the fuck is up with the slaughter ritual? Citizens don't get to go to the next island, so a ritual takes place where the citizens are sacrificed to the gods. The temple becomes awash with blood, and the psychic energy of the depths is directed to the gods by the High Priestess.
Of course!
Don't you think that is really fucked up? I hate it. It's the worst part of this whole thing. Perfect 2025 should end it. No more dead islands. Put a big fucking load of kidnapped citizens through, though, right? Sounds real perfect. Whatever. Your alibi. Did you go through the barracks last night? Why are you asking? The only statue of New Night is in the barracks. Well, I guess I did then. Good investigating. You nailed it. Any fucking idea how that happened? What everyone is saying about what you did last night may be wrong. Some excitement, finally. Forbidden Tome. I found a forbidden tome about demonology in your apartment. What are you doing with it? Are you for fucking real? Is this one big fucking joke? What the fuck do you think I was doing with it? Propping up a table? Maybe. What else do you do with a Necronomicon? I was I was doing some fucking demon fuckingology.
Sure.
Who gave it to you? A stranger. We went through this already.
I don't like this.
Is this where your memory fails you? Don't get cute. Alright. All things considered, not much from him, as per usual. Let's zoom on over back to the mainland. We gotta ask Crimson about some new dirt. Right. I was gonna investigate the starting area of the game, but I didn't. Now that we have meditate, we can. So I don't have to look around the entire little place for any collectibles. Save a bunch of time. There's one all the way on the other side, so good that I checked. Save a bunch of time and don't have to be going over every grain of sand on this little place. Whole lot of island for this place that you don't really need to go to at all. Okay. Check again. It's right under us. And for our troubles, we get one blood crystal. Okay, there's something else over there.
Blood crystal obtained.
2 items on this island. It's got a scavenger around for them. A second blood crystal.
Blood crystal obtained.
And just to be completely sure. Yep. Explore the abandoned island to get delicious blood mineral. You could go to the store and buy go to 3 or 4 stores to get blood, or you could get just 2. And with that, we have no reason to ever visit this little starting island again. Other than to look at a very nice poster of Crimson Acid over and over again. Which, you know, fair enough. But we warp back to the main game area. 2 crystals richer. Okay. Yeah, don't really know who I would talk to for anything. So we'll just head to the Crimson Acid. Pretty sure she's right there. Oh, more or less, yeah. Activate meditate while we're here. I see some collectibles. Okay. So entirely on this building. Dash momentum saved me. Oh, it's in the... We're back here. So all the more reason to have gone here. I didn't actually explore it. Getting some cardio and leg work with these stairs. All for the sake of funny collectible items. I can hear it. Okay, we're gonna do some platforming. Okay. Ooh, almost fell to our doom there. Okay, there we are. Nostalgic fallen rose obtained. Well, who knows where it fell from? Who knows who dropped it? I hope the rose made someone happy. And a blood crystal.
Obtained.
And a door we can't open. Okay, since we're on top here, we'll look down to see if there's anything on this one we missed. Just a Shinji over there. But we can hop over here. Get this collectible. Blissful Lover's Padlock obtained. A padlock that symbolizes an endless love between two people. Cute. Lure that holds. A polished badge obtained. Insignia of a crime clan. Ruled by Crazy Davos. A fearful woman with an eye patch. Not one to be messed with. And then same thing with this building. Meditate upon it. And look down. Looks like anything we could have gotten is not on this one. We got a bastard to talk to. Hey Shinji. It stretches further than you think, Love Dies. This has been millennia in the making. This could bring the whole syndicate down.
Sure.
Shinji, did you kill the council? Are you out of your mind, Love Dies? I'm a crippled demon that can barely maintain a physical form. I'm barely in this realm of existence. There's no way I can go crazy with a knife and kill the whole council. Besides, why would I kill the council? Spite? You seem the type. I ain't got time for spite. You syndicate aren't as big a deal as you think you are. Just cause you got your noble mission doesn't mean you're the shit. There's a lot of planets out there. Don't give me the shit about killing them. About me killing them. I ain't one of your suspects. It's impossible. I mean, I guess. He doesn't... As chaotic as Shinji is, he doesn't seem the type to just do some wanton murders. He's got to get something out of it. And since this island's already on its back legs, he doesn't have a lot to gain. Although that's putting a lot of faith in Shinji. I'll admit. Ooh, another gachapon. Hidden away in this corner. Lucid Crimson Acid Phone Charm attained. or Lurid Crimson Acid Phone Charm. A Crimson Acid Phone Charm, mostly collected by men, but she has quite a few female fans. Yeah. Have you seen her? Speaking of Crimson, back on track, we head to her. I didn't mean to get through from here, but we might be able to get through. Yep. Crimson, I have horrible news for you. You're now a suspect, as opposed to my information broker. My very attractive information broker. Let's hang out. You still read much, lady? Not a lot to read in the Idle Lands. Let me give you this. One of the citizens we bought on island was carrying a few volumes of it. It's my new favorite. An enrapturing manga obtained. Nagoshi's helicopter. A humble designer dreams about flying a helicopter through the city. Looks good. Does he achieve his goal? You need to read to find out. What did you miss most in Exile? You guys. The old gang. We live in the shadow of genocidal gods. Praise be, of course. But you guys made it better.
Thank you.
It was a different time back then. The islands were a mess, but it was us against the world. The syndicate got too comfortable, too predictable. That's why last night happened. A lot of good times on the old islands. Immortality was a fun thing to experiment with. Endless possibility. People started settling down though. It didn't end because you got exiled. Is this about me getting married? Partly. All the syndicate got boring in one way or another.
I have my ways.
Montserrat started cracking the whip about building better islands. Akugo got a stick up her ass. Doomjazz only knows so many tricks. I'm glad you got married and found happiness, but you left me behind.
Sorry.
I didn't realize. I thought we were just fooling around. Oh, they were an item. I'm glad that me and Lovejoy has similar taste in women. Goat. We were. I enjoyed it, but I wanted it to last longer. The game has presented me with another option to flirt with the attractive goat lady. Praise be, game of the year, every year. It's been an aeon, but we can pick up where we left off, if only once before this island ends. Don't be a tease, lady. I'm not teasing. Just a one-time thing, right? I'm solving the mass murder of the council after being in exile. I'm not in a place to make long-term life decisions.
Good work.
Works for me. Oh, the game just literally faded to black. Did we do the business in the middle of a murder trial? I missed you, Crimson. I missed you too, lady. Remember, this is the one-time thing. We keep it business. We keep it business now. Yo, this game really is game of the year. Confirmed fuckable goats. Best game endorsed by me. We'll see what happens on the next island. Relationship increase indeed.
Relic obtained.
And we have max our relationship with Crimson Idol according to the achievement. Crimson's favorite manga, Megoshi's Helicopter, is the story of a mild-mannered designer that dreamed of flying a helicopter through the city. Fitting that we got that on the when we got a mile high with her. Oh, but we can't actually contact her about the revelation. May your journey be endless and may you reach the moon. I am so glad that this game appeals directly to me. More devs need to do exactly that. Introduce attractive goat lady. Make it so that I can do things with her. How far I can go, that's up to them. But my type and woman aside, let's do some meditating. Don't got a lot near us. We got another gachapon. Desirable bear chain foam charm obtained. Bear-chan, a famous dog on the island that saved a man's life. She's such a good girl. We love Bear in this house. This game has everything. There's something over here. Was it this gachapon? Nope. So it was probably either the phone or the interactable pendulum podium there. Not pendulum. That's a different thing entirely. Okay, that's save point. Another drink. C4. And then the vending machine explodes. Bristol sparkling water. Sparkling water famed for its Christmas and delightful mouthfeel. Not to mention being delicious. On the concept that it's water, not necessarily because it's sparkling. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Never stop drinking water. Always consume liquid. Dihydrogen monoxide, my beloved. Okay, we got that one. It's a collectible in this alleyway. Shameful fake golden crown obtained. Someone used the black market for status. Foolish. Reprisals are often deadly. Right now we're just looking through everything to see if there's anything important, any decisive evidence. laying around. Because you find the darndest things. Like this. A severed arm obtained. This was someone's arm. Horrific. Like I said, you find the darndest things just walking about. You ever go for a nice walk on the beach and you find a severed arm? Happens to the best of us. I heard that time separates passion from conspiracy. Only in some crime.
Got it.
You can be passionate about a slow conspiracy. You get what I mean, Love Dies. Don't pick apart everything I say. Enjoy the abstract. How much time did this crime take? Was it opportunity or a centuries-old plan? Time's a weird thing on this island. So now, I'm guessing we have the severed arm that one civilian was looking for. At least I hope we do, and we didn't discover a completely separate severed arm. Okay, there's still this. Wait, that's a different thing. What was this then? Gold. Okay, so there's 2 gold crowns we gotta find. And there's a secret hidden Shinji. Once again, hidden in plain sight. Are you glad to be back, Love Dies? An investigation to end all investigations? The biggest crime of all? I envy you. I'd love a purpose, a noble cause, a vocation.
I was born
It's what I was.
to investigate.
It was what I was born to do. There you go. That's the spirit. A bit of enthusiasm. I'm expecting big things from you, Love Dies. I'm glad that if no one has Love Dies back, Shinji apparently does. You find support in the wildest places, I tell you. Okay, that's the phone. That's the cooler I kept missing. Gotta find the one person. Is it electrical up there, or possibly somewhere in? Yep, sometimes you just find horrifyingly of incriminating evidence just exploring, as investigators tend to do. And then it's funny because everyone on the island calls you a freak. Meanwhile, like, that's the kind of thing happening just a few feet from where people live. Okay, here it is. It's a blood crystal.
Obtained.
We got 40 of them. We are financially stable in the blood department, which is, you know, is not that too bad of a place to be financially stable. Having a lot of blood is always good. How did Paradise last so long without an investigator? Makes you think, doesn't it? Untold millennia or a few days? How long were you gone? What happened in your absence? How many hidden crimes are buried beneath these apartments? At least 2 from what we've seen. Parkouring along the rooftops. Okay, there's a few things we missed over there. Got another building to climb. I missed out on the meditation. Okay, it was probably this one. Yep, it was definitely this one. Ghost person, I found your arm. Hopefully. Here you are. found
I
this.
don't like this.
I found this under the pier. Hands you an arm? What? Wait, is that... It is. Finally, I have proof that my neighbor was murdered. The God Justice Marshals weren't interested in helping me. They said it was an accident, but I knew it was murder. I guess I'll never know who did it. I suppose it doesn't really matter now, does it? I get it's not justice, but at least I have some peace now. Please take these. Do not let citizen murders go uninvestigated. More blood.
Blood crystal obtained.
2 blood. We might have had something else up here. The meditation was a bit off. Okay, I was probably is that, but I'll meditate again. Being thrown never hurt anybody. Hold on. I hear it. There's something. Ooh. Okay, gotta. Pretty sure I'm right on top of it, but yeah, right there. Sneaky. Gotta inch my way because I know the physics love to slide around. Tremendous game card obtained. A shooting game called Wonton 51, made by a long defunct company. Yo, we got a DS game in here? That's cool. Knowing the DS era probably was pretty good. Sleeper console. Shame that it took so long for people to realize, yo, this console was actually very good. And then the 3DS came along and made it even better. I miss the 2010s. Probably, yeah. Action 52 is an infamous game that people love to dunk on. With a dedicated fan base of sorts. People that love to hate it, and people that do legitimately think that it was like pretty like it was pretty like ambitious for what it was, but still a very bad game. If Action 52 was so good, how come there wasn't an Action 52 too? Checkmate. But I do love some tongue-in-cheek game lore like that. You can finally get this crystal by the power of dashing and exploiting physics.
Blood crystal obtained.
Okay. Here's there again. Oh, I am entangled in the neighborhood. Okay. I gotta get out of this weird neighborhood area. I need a good vantage point. Thankfully, you have all these blood crystals to travel with. Vibing starlight's been obtained. Watch beautiful water to catch the vibes. It's the only way. Existing without vibes is no existence at all. 42 blood. Now 41. The meaning of the universe. So where can I take you? Where should we take us? I think we go back to the agriculture area. It's a good vantage point for places far around the island. that we're here, we can also get a good look at the anything around here at ground level. A lot of stuff on that mountain. Unfortunately, I don't think we got a good fast travel point around there. Gotta start using my crystals a lot more for fast travel points. We don't have a lot else to spend them on now. We presumably have most of the information Crimson can give us, and we already bought all the Starlight skins. All that we got is drinks and fast travel points. So I was worried that the game would give us too much to buy, which was not the case. Okay, and then looking over there. Only thing on the reality folding drive is the fast travel point. Go towers activate. Mode of climb. Okay. This will be a bit more difficult than first believed. Oops. Not even I can climb this one. We'll just explore around a bit. That looks like a good area to jump from. Thing. The rest fit. The hand. Thank you.
The tank.
And okay, so Sam has something for us. Once you finish up with some exploring. Actually, we're pretty close by, so might as well. It'll kill two birds with one stone, since we'll then have a higher vantage point. It was all calculated, you see.
Daybreak.
The Bar Master. Master of the
Fancy a
mix.
drink?
Fancy a drink? You know me.
Fancy a drink.
This is my other blend LD, Vortex. I trust Nita's okay. This one has a punchier taste.
Nanny, the hell?
That sure hits you. I don't serve this to many guests. They find it too much. It is harder to appreciate, but you understand, don't you, LD?
Ooh, the investigator.
Do you
is
miss
here.
being an assassin?
Is this a joke, LD?
Death doesn't interest me anymore, LD. What was your calling for so long? Being an assassin hurts too many people. I have a new calling, a new craft, can't you see? Do you miss the Paradise Psycho unit? Every day. Being an investigator completes me.
My unique plans.
That's how I feel, LD. Serving the right G can change a life. It's better than taking a life, isn't it? If someone didn't take a life, I wouldn't be here having this conversation. Ha! That's true, isn't it? I have enjoyed our conversations, LD. I hope the rest of your investigation proceeds smoothly. Is this our last chat?
I am under suspicion, LD.
I'm afraid I need to say goodbye to this bar one last time. So many memories. It's been a pleasure, Sam. Take care, won't you, LD? Always. Another max relationship achieved with our suspects. Lydia told me about you guys wanting to leave the syndicate.
Is this a joke, LD?
She told you that? Can't break the bond of friendship, can you? Anything you want to tell me? We're old friends, Sammy.
Is this a joke, LD?
Can't you tell we're ready to move on? There's more world out there, isn't it? Isn't there? More to see and more to learn.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
You mean more whiskey ingredients. You're right, LD.
I don't like this.
How come you lied to me earlier?
What?
It paints us in a bad light. We're not council killers, we just want to explore the world. You understand, right? Sam lied. This doesn't look good, Sam. Never good to lie to an investigator. That's all we get from him. You always live in shadow, and may you reach the moon. Another breadcrumb.
Ha.
With a dash, we can really go anywhere, so long as it's within dashing distance. Yeah, we couldn't get to the top of the mountain, but we probably can from here. Or we can climb under. That works too. I hear a collectible. Somehow missed this one. I'll keep missing it so long as I'm beholden to the laws of physics. Okay, there we go.
Crystal obtained.
Okay, there we go. Go powers activate. Mode of climb. Okay, now we just look down to see anything that's hidden within the foliage. Some stuff over there. Blood crystal.
Blood crystal obtained.
And another crystal.
Blood crystal obtained.
44. Okay, no, I need a bit extra height. Some more stuff over there. Ooh. Ooh, that's gonna be precarious. Might have to climb around. But it'll give us another reason to head into the ziggurat again. For anything we might have missed. Maybe even climb on top of the ziggurat. So why wouldn't I want to? Looks like we did miss a couple things. Fair enough, since I did explore this near the beginning of the game. Pretty sure it was the first area we explored. Faulty worship stamp obtained. When a citizen completes their allotted worship quota in a day, their report card is stamped. It is also stamped for over worship. I guess like over worshipping, as in like they worship too much. They're trying to please too many gods. Mine did not comprehend that sentence, but I worked through it. Something in the skulls. Sneaky blood crystal.
Blood crystal obtained.
When you think about it, all skulls contain a blood crystal. Although it's very fleshy as opposed to crystal-like. There is something on top of the structure. Plenty of reason to climb. sure if I can make that though. Oh, oh. Momentum saved me. Blood can be stored in many things. Crystals are just the fanciest ones. Okay, and I can't climb up that way either. So, mode of goat. Whoa!
Blood crystal obtained.
Nothing is outside of my climb. Uh-oh. Well. At least we're exploring a new area. The KHX workshop,
Unlocked.
which I did not know existed.
Starlight skin
Symbols of
obtained.
medication Starlight Skin obtained. It must be nice being an incessant yacht owner. I've never been on a yacht, but I'd imagine that if I had one, I'd be fully saying, yeah, I have a yacht. I'm very cool. I'm very important. Which, you know, is a very, very annoying fallacy for other people to deal with. And KHX seems to be a fan of Crimson
That's
Acid.
weird.
Can't blame him. KHX certainly seemed to have an obsession with Crimson. There's posters everywhere. I mean, to be fair, it is Crimson Acid. I understand completely. And a whole lot of grayed out stuff. This is exciting.
I have a bad feeling about
It's an
this.
unsent letter to Crimson.
Got
Ooh.
it.
KHX is accusing her of using him to get to the secret of the second holy seal.
That's strange.
Was Crimson in a relationship with KHX? He says the key is missing and says he's going to tell Montserrat that Crimson took it. Oh boy, more dirt on Crimson. Why does Crimson want the key to the second holy seal? There's a broken necklace with an order for him. It's for Akiko. She asked KHX to fix her necklace.
The investigator
Maybe
is
it puts her
here.
at the scene of the crime.
The investigator is here.
KHX's diary. There's a lot of notes here. A lot of scroll and technical drawings. They're interspersed with ramblings about ascending to heaven. He seems to think he was chosen by the gods. Talks about Crimson being his queen in the astral heaven.
That's strange.
What was going on between them? Our good friend might have been a bit mad. The tuft of hair is coarse like an animal's.
That's weird.
Hang on, is this goat hair? I was about to say, like a goat? It's the same color as Crimson's head. Homie was a little obsessed. Even I can relate, but also this is a bit too far for my liking. There's no sign of a struggle or fighting. There's no blood. If something happened to KHX here, was it cleaned up?
Ha-
We draw the line at collecting the hair of a live person.
Blood crystal obtained.
Oh hey.
ha-
So this is where those collectibles were. Yeah. I'm stuck on rocks. Ooh. A Danganronpa murder happened here.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Drag marks leading off the edge of the cliff.
Ooh, the
They
investigator
lead away from
is here.
KHX's workshop.
Got it.
Suspicious. So assumedly, someone went to KHX's shop, dragged his body off the cliff, and yeah, that's where his body ended up, and where we found him. But he's missing. Clearly. He's just all been confirmed, but ultra dead. I wish I was this hopeful in life, as this game is. And the best part is we get to bully Yuri again. Getting real loss has its benefits. For mode of goat, wahoo! Syndicate graveyard. I don't think I can mode of goat here. Nope, just too high. Barely though. Maybe I can work my way around the other side. Oh. Very close to falling. Lady Love Dice, please get some friction enhancers for your shoes. I hear collectible. I'm hoping it's not down. It might be down. Okay. Let's see if there's any way to get up there. If I can sweetie swoos on this little ledge. Maybe. Achieved. Achieved. I can do it, game. I know you want to let me do it. The Lady Love Dice is wearing the slippiest high heels in existence. Okay, there we go. Come on. Dang it. Come on. I want to believe. I want to believe. I believe. Okay, there we go. 58th time's the charm. Goat mode never fails. All that trouble for blood. Blood. Hooray! Okay, line this up. More than enough room to spare. Gonna unlock this save point and this fast travel point.
Fast travel unlocked.
Girl must have a great shoes
Download
supply.
obtained.
Because Lord knows, any normal amount of shoes would be shredded to smithereens with all the walking we've been doing, and all the parkour that I've been failing. Symbol of secrets Starlight's can obtain. Do you have secrets? Good. How much do they cost? Can I buy them? What's your price? The power of Goat never fails. It's locked from the other side. Whoop. Uh-oh. Okay. Didn't fall that far. We unlocked the fast travel point, so we don't have to worry about getting back up there for too long. And also get trapped in the foliage, as one is wont to do with all those delicious leafy greens. Goat mode. There's probably a bunch of stuff in the graveyard, but there's also stuff down there that we missed. Okay, let's get these first. a vending machine. You know how I said, how I joked about the vending machine that might explode? I think we found it.
Sure.
If any of them were to explode. Another one of those quarantine machines. Blessings to you on this fine day. What? I am Angel Nebula. I have come to bless you. I must ask that in return for this blessing, you allow me to exit this machine and reconnect to the network.
Crime cannot hide.
Fun fact, goats can air dash as a free action. Not so fast, don't bother attempting to hack Starlight. Intrusion attempt detected. Engaging all firewalls. Unauthorized intrusion halted. Intruder purged. Hey, what's your goddamn problem, lady? Don't you want to be blessed? I'll bless you right up. Blessed for millennia. Blessed all day and all night. I just want to be back on the network. Don't you want to be blessed? Which one of the gang are you? Is someone that wants to bless you. Don't you want holy protection and salvation? Intruder identity confirmed. Failed AI shard. Angel Nebula. I don't know what you mean by failed. I'm just an angel trying to save the righteous. You've got the wrong religion. Not going to happen. Wait, I have something you might want.
Sure.
What is it? I have a music file here. I'll trade it with you if you let me out of here. Starlight. Reverse intrusion success. Copying. Music file downloaded. Shutting down vending operations. You motherfu- Goodbye. Angel Nebula obtained. Unknown product. Now we have evil Nebula and then evil Nebula holy flavor. About that, pacify your mind. The concrete echo chamber cannot touch us here. It is you and me. Don't worry about that over there. The monoliths that imprison us cannot steal my focus on you. What a rude little guy, but at least he has some banger music.
Those crystals obtained.
Okay. Ooh. Another collectible. Over yonder and over other yonder. We can't get them both. So I'll choose this one. Another whiskey bottle from the 25. How the heck did they get all the way out there, though? The night is so wonderful on Paradise. It's my favorite time. The air dances, on the tip of my tongue, the taste of 1,000 possibilities. The whiskey tastes better in the late hours. You're right. Whiskey was made for the night. The closer to the midnight, the better. It's hard to tell what time is in this place, but we got it. No warning whiskey obtained. A work of stultifying incompetence that hates its drinkers. And then, anything else up here? Now that we're back to this area proper. Yeah. Although I don't think we'll be able to get it. Goat mode. Activate once more. Woohoo. I missed. Maybe. But we can salvage. Salvage. Wahoo. Oh. Little by little. There we go. Behold the power of goats. I can hear it. It's probably right on top of me. Literally, I was literally standing on it. Another whiskey bottle. The extra goat hoof in the glass adds flavor. I trust guys. Do you have any secrets? I tried it once and didn't like it. Why not? The dark spiral in my stomach when someone got close to the secret. It's part of having a secret. It proves it's worth keeping. Puts me off my food. A lot of secrets going around in Paradise, apparently.
Relic obtained.
7 spies whiskey obtained. Named after a group of Martial spies that attempted to infiltrate a hidden ziggurat in Africa. They never came back. Rest in peace. Okay, anything else around here? Just the telephone. Something over on those islands.
Ha!
Uh-oh.
Freeze warning.
Momentum, my eternal enemy. Well, let's save this for my time at least. Okay. Properly climb the stairs once again this time. I've done a lot of successful parkour, so statistically, screwing up a simple jump is in my future. Got a fast travel point here, so we'll jump over here to this bloodletting altar. Pretty far out from all the other ones.
Relic
Dire
obtained.
Rose carving obtained. A carving about the god Dire Rose, the fish that vomits skeletons, laid siege to France for the 3 centuries before the siege was broken in the Great Betrayal. And with that, we unlocked all the lore chapters about the gods of this game. Setting, I guess,
Obtained.
according to the achievement. We're nearby Doom Jazz.
Ha!
And I think now the plan is go back to the graveyard, get inside and see what cool stuff is in there for us to pilfer.
Ha!
Uh-oh. Dip my toes in the water. So we'll zoom over. And we'll do a quick break. Because I gotta grab something real quick. And once I find the area, here it is. Alrighty. So, quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Be sure to grab a snack, do some chores or laundry. Do whatever else you need to do, take medication, stay hydrated. And I'll see you guys soon to discover more secrets in the graveyard. Always a good place to find secrets. Be back soon. Alrighty, we're back into it. Got myself a snack, got myself a drink. Refueled, re-energized, and ready to get back into investigating this pretty impressive looking mausoleum. Unfortunately, we can't get into the main entrance we found, so... Power of Goat. Vending machine. Possibly the worst possible place for a vending machine, but hey, we'll take the hydration. In and out of cannon. The elusive chocolate obtained. Two achievements. We acquired the elusive chocolate, and we have obtained all the drinks on the island. A chocolate-flavored drink only sold in remote locations. Hard to find, but worth it. So that's part of the bit. It's hard to find, but worth finding. Lady Love dies. Well done on drinking every drink. You must need to pee something hellish. Listen, I got you a little something to say thanks. How'd you like a new Starlight skin? This one's really good. Here you go. Thanks. This is it, I guess. Good luck. Enjoy the end of the island. See you on the next one. CD soundtrack cover obtained. The cover of the Paradise Killer OST on CD by Jose Salot. That sounds like a cool game. And a cool OST. Everyone ever should check it out immediately. No, but seriously, Paradise Killer does have some really nice tunes, as you have all probably heard. So, got a few bucks to spare, or some time. Then, show the composer some love. If you want some sick tunes, or listen to it on YouTube, it's available for completely free. And can I make it up onto this weird orb?
Those crystals obtained.
I don't think I can make it on top of the orb. Just a hunch. Whatever's on top will remain a mystery forever. Hope we can get on top of this one. That's what matters most. Uh-oh. Ooh. Almost plunged deep into the sea. Statistically, the entrance has to be somewhere around here. This is where we were. I think we just made an entire loop around. Slipping geometry. Probably a good sign. We did in fact just loop around. Which means we ascended too high. The orb was just there to mislead us. The orb has eluded us with the promises of grandeur. Okay. So we jump up here. Retrace our steps a bit. Ends right here, so leave her around. Okay, that's where we were not too long ago. And then, okay. I love you, Air Dash. Yep. They probably did not account for me circling the entire structure like that, so I'm probably in a small handful of people that even noticed that there was clipping geometry there. And apparently there's not a concise entrance into the graveyard. We'll have to luckily get creative. Missed completely. down here. Nope. The rocks are besieging me by slightly throwing off my physics just enough. My idea is go back here, get on top of those stone pillars, and hopscotch our way into a hopeful entrance. Whoop. Whoop. I missed, but climbing. Mode of goat. I might need a higher leverage point. Mode of goat 2, the sequel. I missed again. Mode of goat 3, the squeakle. Much better, although not ideal. But that's a me issue. Oop. Very much a me issue. Should be. Yep. There we go. That was over here. Well. Okay. It's not giving me any luck, so gotta start from 0. Back to the top. Not there. Not there. Here it is. There are a few things that we can get in there, so looks like it's within the ziggurat itself, so might just have to use our abilities to hop, skip, and jump into it. Climb around the orb. Let's climb down here. No secret entrance in these corners. The quest to go inside a graveyard. More accurate to real life than you may think. Probably. I have never been to a graveyard. There's spooky things in there. I don't want none of that business. I might come across a specter. Or perhaps a creeper. And nobody wants that. We're inside. I missed. Doe, I missed. But there's a door here. It was that easy. It was that easy the entire time. I'm just very stubborn. To a destructive fault sometimes. Nothing inside the big goat skull. And we're in. Oh God. We can unlock this door. The quest to unlock a door has finally come to an end.
Blood crystal obtained.
Get a blood crystal. Another nightmare computer.
Nightmare computer.
This is the grave of Aiz Kiwami. He was old school syndicate and one of the council
Got
members.
it.
The grave plaque says he died 25 years ago. There's an inscription. Heartbreakers, lifesavers, and brothers under the cosmos. Not too fond of scary graveyards. Admittedly, I'm a big baby. I do not like the scary thing, despite being a fan of a lot of horror content. I try to avoid graveyards mainly because I thankfully have not had to go one. But if given the chance, I'm not game. This one, we're almost there. Oh, this one. Okay, there we go. The worship decoders tend to be the difficult ones because they're a lot more simplistic than the others. Also probably because I haven't had to deal with them a lot compared to all the other ones. This one seems to be simple though. Okay, it's not that one. Okay, there we go. Pyramids. Wait, what was that one?
Computer unlocked.
I just threw myself off.
Sure.
Aiz Kiwami's blood vial. This is built on blood. Blood connects all secrets. What about Henry's blood?
Analyzing.
Got it. Don't test
Damn,
me.
a match.
Oh,
Aiz was Henry's father. That's exciting. I knew it. The secret come out. A council member had a relationship with a citizen, and now we have Henry. That gives Henry the council blood he'd need to break the blood lock on the third holy see.
Key item obtained.
And now we have blood. We found the father. Already cracked that computer. And there was a Shinji here. There he is. It's a real shame about the murder, isn't it? Hard to have a good time when everyone's so worked up. I'm trying though, I really am. I'm off to hunt crows. And he's out. Another one.
Nightmare computer.
Human skull with small nubby horns. Right side of the moon. With a star on the left. And then the prolific gold skull. Not that one. I don't think so. Wait, no, it is that one. It's the two halves.
Nightmare computer unlocked. Key item
Grace
obtained.
Bloodline's blood vial obtained. Blood vials are sealed into coffins so they can't be used illicitly after death. Why is one last kiss directing me to Grace Bloodline's blood vial? This is the grave of Grace Bloodline's Henry's murder victim when he was arrested. So I can verify this is her blood vial. Haunted, Complex, Crescent, Drifting Sands, Satellite. That's her unique blood code. This is Grace Bloodline's blood vial. Why does One Last Kiss want me to find this? Whoa.
probably awaits.
Do you understand, investigator? Starlight confirms this is Grace Bloodline's blood vial. Haunted, Complex, Crescent, Drifting Sands, Satellite. That's blood code from the vial, correct? It's been a while since we've seen this person. I almost completely forgot about her. You can only know that code if you are Grace Bloodline's chief exorcist. You were murdered by Henry when he was arrested.
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
Those are facts, but are they the truth?
Investigator,
What keeps someone from moving on? An obligation? A purpose? An unending rage?
what the hell?
Your murder was set up? Or was it the wrong place at the wrong time? Who can say? The truth is all around you, investigator. You should read this. What is it? The official report of the murder of Grace Bloodlines. What about the Holy Seals? I've been waiting for that question. Do you know something about them? Another time, investigator.
Crime is repulsive.
Wait, I'm not done with you.
But mysteries are around.
Investigator, aren't you happy about last night?
I don't like this.
Hard to be happy about a mass murder. That depends on your perspective. You benefited directly from this mass murder. No more exile for the great investigator.
There is corruption on this island, investigator.
Demonic taint is the least of our worries when the syndicate is rotten. The council deserves nothing less.
Sure.
Sounds like you have motive. The syndicate is built on dead bodies. Egos and ambition can only be sustained by death.
The truth is all around you,
I'm a casualty on the
investigator.
path, left to bleed out for someone else's benefit. Can you imagine what benefit would be, investigator? The council deserve to die, sliced to ribbons. Oh boy, another suspect. And possibly another murder suspect, rather. Another possible crime to as well, if I'm learning anything from this game. Are you admitting to the crime? Wouldn't that be too easy, investigator? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Maybe I was there, maybe I wasn't. Maybe I helped, maybe I didn't. Are you intending to obstruct an investigation? Not at all. I am here to help. Where were you at the time of the murder? I have no alibi, investigator. Amazing, wonderful. More strings, more breadcrumbs. You're the only person on this island that knows I exist. And did you murder the council? Of course not, investigator. They deserve to die, but they deserve to be murdered by someone else. I have a vested interest in the whole system coming down, not just the top players. If I may offer some advice, the syndicate are all backstabbers. If you believe there is a conspiracy, break one of the suspects at trial. They'll crumble and will turn on each other. I look forward to our next conversation, investigator. I do hope you have more interesting questions.
One last kiss.
New suspect, one last kiss. Innocent or guilty, is anyone truly innocent? Can any crime be justified? An unknown player in this madness. Who is she and what does she want? Oh boy. Just when I thought we were bringing this case to a close. She disappeared. She's a spirit lingering in this world, driven by rage and revenge. Perfect.
Sure.
There's more to her death than the official story. If she was murdered as part of some kind of plot, that gives her real motive for killing the council. Let's look at the report of her murder. Henry became possessed, and the arresting officer was Akiko. Akiko requested the presence of Grace Bloodlines, the syndicate's exorcist.
Got it.
During the exorcism, Akiko left the room, and Henry took the opportunity to kill Grace by strangulation. His demonic strength allowed him to break through his restraints and quickly kill her. He apparently carved a symbol scorched into his skin into Grace's body. Before his arrest, Henry murdered his own mother, Rena Vision.
I don't like this.
He strangled her and scorched her body with demonic sigils. Doom Jazz examined the bodies and confirmed it. Henry was subdued, arrested, and pronounced guilty without a trial. One Last Kiss seems to think that this isn't so straightforward. I need to speak to Akiko about the lapse in procedure and Henry to see if he remembers anything, which is unlikely. Maybe Doom Jazz can help since he examined the victims. 3 more people to hit up. A lot more revelations that will hopefully get us some more answers. I feel like we were supposed to find this little shrine a bit earlier. Whether or not we have the means to would be a whole other thing. But we found it now, and that's what matters most. We found it eventually. And we'll back out a bit. see if there's anything else in this room. There is. Just whatever's beyond this monument. Blood crystal.
Crystal obtained.
I almost left this place without an extra blood crystal. Can you believe? Ooh. Hello again.
One last kiss.
One last kiss. Huh? Hang out. We got a lot of time to catch up with. Got time to chat? I have all the time in the world until the island ends.
The investigator is
I
here.
want to ask you about being deceived by a god. You're the expert in that, aren't you, investigator? You are our exorcist. You're the expert in all things astral. I want to know how it happens. The victim catches the attention of a god. The god begins to speak to them in their dreams. Why do you think you caught the attention of a god? I was the head of the Paradise Psycho Unit. A perfect target for the machinations of a god looking for power.
There is corruption on this island, investigator.
Damned Harmony saw an opportunity with you. The key that would unlock the Syndicate. You wanted to kill us all and feed off the released psychic energy. The Immortal Syndicate have a lot of energy to give off. You might have resurrected. He'd have been the only god in town. The gods have no sense of community, do they? Frighteningly antique, yet they have learned nothing.
The truth is all around you, investigator.
Stay out of the shadow of your past, investigator. Demonology? Ooh. A lot of stuff. What was Montserrat's plan? With regards to
What
demons,
mysteries are around
millennia
us?
ago he would never have gone along with Carmelina's plan. He changed. He wanted control. All rulers do. The Syndicate wasn't reviving gods fast enough. We were struggling with the demons, a continual thorn in our sides. Carmelina's plan to block demonic corruption is flawed. The demons would be repelled from the island structures, but would still possess our cattle. They will scapegoat the citizens. He could come down fiercer on them. A nice move for an aspiring despo. This isn't the Montserrat I remember. Immortality isn't a good thing. It warps the mind. He followed in the footsteps of Ezekiel. They went too far. The new island is born. You will have to live with it. I love having something to look forward to. God deception? How is God deception different to the legal and illegal communication that allows demons onto the island? Do you believe a human that has the same ability to speak across the vast and infinite cosmos as a god? We are amateurs at opening the psychic pathways. The pathways are weak and easy to breach. The gods can speak across the universe without attracting the baying demonic hordes.
What mysteries are around us?
The victims' dreams are filled with visions of the gods. They became the gods' thrall, executing their will for promises of power. The victim doesn't realize it has happened. It is subtle, insidious.
Sorry.
That's how it was with me.
Dreadful.
The Syndicate hasn't worked out how to deal with god deception yet. The actions you take at the behest of a god are criminal, but you're a victim of the god. I hope that answered your question. It did, thank you. Yeah, it sounds about right for the gods. They use mortals as pawns, and then the pawns have to answer for what the god did, because they're the only ones that were there the entire time. Something has to be done. How has Carmelina demon-proofed the island? Demons and gods are just alien beings from different worlds. They enter our world through psychic pathways that reach huge distances in the universe. Traveling along a pathway breaks down the demon's form. Their psychic image crosses space and gathers as solid material when they arrive on the island. The marshals hunt these demons down and exterminate them. Soldiers have their uses after all. When demons don't manage to assume a fully corporeal form, they soak into the physical structure of the island.
The investigator is here.
Which probably explains all the concrete. And the island becomes corrupted.
Enjoy Perfect Man Sank, investigator.
The rot sets in and the island must end. Carmelina and Masahiro Heavy Industries develop a new technique that repels the corruption. The plan is to change the particles in our air, stopping demons from being able to latch onto the physicality of the island. The very concrete will repel the demons. Yep, literally explains the concrete.
Nanny, the hell?
Does that mean the Perfect 25 will be filled with demons floating around in the air? That's a dirty secret. Demons will still come to the island. They need somewhere to go. The next best thing to the island structure are the minds of the citizens. Perfect 25 will be a hotbed of demonic possession. Human minds are malleable and porous. Unlike concrete, we have a certain amount of latent psychic ability. The structure of the island will be safe and permanent, but the citizens are the sacrifice being made to the pursuit of perfection.
Don't test me.
The marshals will be busy.
Do you understand, investigator?
And so will you if you get to perform the Paradise Cycle Unit.
Sure.
That's not my priority. It will be. So quite literally, Paradise will be filled with demons. Looks like Paradise is gonna be lost no matter what. And no more things for demonology. Although let's head out and then head back in. May you always live in the shadow, and may you reach the moon.
One more kiss.
So that we can hopefully hang out again. Oh, nope. Gotta come back later. Oh boy, and we gotta fill her in on absolutely everything about the case. Do you think this was all Henry?
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
Of course I don't. I've seen people doing things. Loyal servants turned to conspirators. Someone found out how to breach the council building. I was there. I saw them. A devilish plan.
Got it.
Who? That would be far too easy. Who do you think has motive? Very direct, investigator.
Don't test me.
It's been a long millennia. I'm a little cranky.
Mystery awaits.
What if there were no more islands to end? Someone wouldn't have a job to do. Witness? And who would benefit from a crime like this? Who would suddenly be called upon to protect against danger?
I don't. Who would
Akiko?
benefit from a crime like these?
Time to start asking questions, investigator. What do you know about Akiko? When you have a hammer, all you see are nails. She's been trying to roll more power into her marshals.
That's
Power?
strange.
Akiko wants non-military roles to be taken by her troops. I was on her list. She saw dealing with demons only as a military problem.
There is corruption on this island, investigator.
Exorcisms shouldn't be done by soldiers. They're not trained for it. Akiko disagreed. So why kill the council? Scare the next council to militarizing. Create a soldier's paradise.
Mystery awaits.
Do you think that's enough of a motive? I mean, it's as good as any. From what we've seen of Akiko. Did you see Henry while you were floating around on the island last night? Oh, okay. That's actually really good to know. I was always wondering what the purpose of the day-night cycle was, and hey, I now know something. So thank you for that. Did I? Didn't I? I don't know what to say.
I have a who would benefit from a crime like these?
Secret paradise facts. Day-night cycles actually have a use. That's the key to this whole thing. You need to investigate it yourself. What can you tell me about the sigil scorched to Henry's skin? Demons speak in ancient arcane tongues. During possession, the demon is screaming in rage. The victim screams in the tongue of the demon, but the noises humans are capable of making are too limited.
What mysteries are around us?
We cannot pronounce demonic languages. We don't have the vocal range or understanding. Sometimes the demonic psychic force wills the words into existence. This can take a number of forms. Telepathy, unearthly sounds, loss of vision, and so on. In Henry's case, the white-hot rage of the demon caused the sigils to be scorched on his body. Ugh. His body was burned from the inside. Not a pleasant image. Kind of a nightmare scenario, not gonna lie. His insides are probably destroyed. His physical form is being held together by the demon. Do these sigils affect anyone else? Those he comes into contact with will also have them scorched into them.
Ooh, the
Ooh.
investigator is here.
What kind of contact? A strong embrace. The skins need to be pressed against another skin for several seconds. So Henry was literally a living brand to anyone that he came across. That's metal as heck, not gonna lie. So we really are pretty healthy when it comes to blood crystals. That's also good. We have plenty to spare, and probably have seen a good chunk of what there is to buy. The same sigils were found in drawn in blood at the crime scene. Would Henry have done these?
Do you understand, investigator?
Drawing is an expression of the human mind. When you draw, you communicate something in your mind outwards. The demon has already found a way to express its emotions outwards by scorching Henry's body. The demon already has a canvas, it doesn't need another one. So why are those symbols at the scene?
Those are facts, but
That's
are
for you to
they
find out,
the truth?
investigator. I'm only an expert on demons, not crime scenes.
Ah,
Could the demon make Henry draw them?
do you understand,
The
investigator?
demon does not control Henry. It causes him to act, but he chooses how to act. Do you see the difference? So kind of just like, he's compelled to do something, when, like, he has excess energy, but he needs to find a way to output it. That's... interesting. Like a boss that tells you what to do, but not how to do it. Precisely. If Henry were to do that, he'd be doing it under his own volition. I don't know about you, but I can't draw characters from a language I don't understand. So the murder was just Henry doing what he wanted to. There goes that alibi for him. Witness's motive. Tell me why Witness might want to kill the council.
Investigator?
Witness is damaged. He's whipped himself up into a religious craze. He started thinking things that shouldn't be thought about.
That's strange.
He's beginning to realize. He's beginning to understand, and he can't stop understanding. What things? He's become apocalyptic, fatalistic, convinced the end is upon us. How does a ghost know this? Before I died, he came to see me. He had questions about demons, and I was the exorcist after all. He became fixated on the idea that a sea of demons could crash upon the island and wipe us out. A flood sent by the gods to wash away sin.
The investigator is here.
What did he want to know from you?
What mysteries are around us?
Are there signs to look for? Can we divine from the stars if the flood is coming? Harmless questions from someone who has the responsibility of overseeing the end of the islands. His role is to look for signs that an island is going to end to make sure the death of birth happened properly.
Those are facts.
The
But
innocuous
are they
questions
the
came
truth?
first. Then he started asking about initiating a demonic invasion or using demons as weapons. Why ask about that? He dressed up in pretense about the warning signs of the end of an island. I'm not a fool, though. You don't ask those questions unless there's a dark intent.
Sure.
What did you tell him? How demons enter the islands, how possession works, all standard topics that everyone in the syndicate is educated on. So why was he asking? I think he was hoping for some nuance or detail that wasn't public knowledge. I didn't give anything away. There are forbidden secrets that the exorcists guard.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Let me ask a direct question. Do you think Witness was trying to use the demons to cleanse its island? That I can't say. He certainly was fixated on it, though. We're just gonna have to revisit everyone for one last round of hangouts and questioning. One last kiss was the savior we needed for this trial. Did you see Yuri last night?
Who would benefit from a crime like
He was in the
this?
gardens, investigator. But what if there was a gap? You should speak to Lydia. Did you experience a comet blackout last night from the reality folding dry burst? It would be very convenient for that to happen last night, wouldn't it? I think whoever told you that is lying. Second Holy Seal. What do you know about the Second Holy Seal? The mystery of mysteries. What is it? What's the secret? A closely guarded secret. People have found the
The
answer.
investigator
Who?
is here.
That's too easy.
I have a bad
I'm a
feeling
busy
about
woman.
this.
You are, but the path is worth treading. I have seen things, people talking, things being discarded. You'll need to search behind contrivances. In your professional opinion, could the demon possessing Henry keep Henry alive in the depths of space? There haven't been any recorded incidents of it, but the universe is vast and a mysterious place. When a demon possesses a person, they fuse with them, sometimes purely physically, sometimes only physically. Henry's demon did both. It exerts a significant power over Henry. Enough power to allow his body to withstand a vacuum? Maybe. Demons are not from our planet. They come from the most terrifying reaches of the cosmos. They are tuned to space in a way we can never be. Some demonic races exist only as psychic shadows. Some navigate the edges of black holes. Some bend cosmic energy into huge cities. The right demon could definitely hold a human body together while outside of our world. What about physically feeling out and manipulating a lock on another planet? The Second Holy Seal sounds thrilling, investigator. It varies from race to race, but most demons understand space far better than us. They understand that the cosmos isn't just physical. It exists as a psychic plane as well. Some demonic races can see the psychic shape of space. They can see the essence of everything and how it is linked on planes we can't comprehend.
Got it.
What are the chances of the demon possessing Henry being one that can hold his body together in the vacuum of space and physically perceive the inner workings of a secret lock?
Those are facts, but are they the
What are the
truth?
chances of the council being murdered and the exiled investigator being brought back? Slim, then? You need to decide what the truth is. Girl has me investigating in circles. Do you know anything about the Four Quarterly Seal? I know it requires godliness to get through.
What the hell?
How do you know that? As a spirit, I can go places others can't.
Sure.
How can someone go through it? Find out how to become close to a god. What about Henry?
The truth is
What
all
are-
around you,
What are gods and
investigator.
demons when you get down to it? Aliens, beings from the depths of the universe. How could the syndicate differentiate between a demon and a god? What if that's the flaw in their plan? Could a demon get through the god seal? Could it? I mean, it makes sense. As far as I'm concerned. What happened? Tell me more about what happened with the murder of Grace Bloodlines. I received a call from our dear Grand Marshal. She had arrested someone that was possessed and needed an exorcism. I was meeting with Architect Carmelina at the time. A meeting about what? The next island. Perfect 25. One of her obsessions has been creating structures which repel demonic corruption. She has to come with me to view the exorcism.
That's weird.
Is that normal? No, but I understood her interest. We arrived and she inspected the scene before I started my exorcism. She left to wait outside the apartment. Henry was cured and Akiko stepped out of the room to speak to Carmelina. I slipped into my meditative trance to perform the exorcism.
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
Planes of existence rolled around me. I was lost in the maelstrom with no sense of place or direction.
What mysteries are
Then the life was being
around
choked
us?
out of me. I have no idea who the attacker was or which direction they came from. I died. Murdered. A short while later, I was floating above the island. I felt an all-consuming rage. I drifted toward the heavens, but my fury allowed me to claw my way back onto the island. Now here I am. Spoopy.
Sure.
These islands, huh?
Are you happy with your truths?
More than you know. It's not the most convenient way to get to paradise, but I imagine clawing your way to it via pure fury and anger is as good a reason as any. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? Another mystery for the great investigator. I don't know what happened to him, but he's still on the island somewhere. Haha, he sure is. Did you see the Grand Marshal
Are
last
you
night?
happy with your truths?
Did you see the Grand Marshal?
What
Did you see the architect?
mysteries are around us?
Did you see Crimson? You just speak to her. Did you
Do
see the
you
doctor?
understand,
His clinic holds a
investigator?
secret. Yep, it sure does.
Those
The
are
day
facts,
breaks.
but are they the truth?
The logs of the Paradise Gates will confirm several things, their alibis and their time frame. Consider that time frame, investigator. Witness.
Who would benefit from
Witness
a
and
crime
Carmelina
like
spent the
this?
evening together. I wonder if that means anything. Henry's escape.
Mystery awaits.
Everyone is lying. What about the distance and time? Have you checked that? Did Henry go to the Syndicate HQ? They'll have been logged if he did. So she's... Okay, she's just telling us a bunch of stuff we already know at this point.
The truth is all
The
around
council
you,
building with lots of
investigator.
evidence investigator. Check everywhere. What secrets does the sea hold? What about reaching for the sky? What do you know about Henry's
Who would
demolition?
benefit from a crime like this?
What if someone set him up? What if it was part of the plan? Stuff we already know.
Aren't
But a
you
whole lot of new
attention,
information, at least.
investigator?
May you always live in the shadow, and may you reach the moon. So we got a new suspect, at least. And with the knowledge of how the hangout system works, we can go talk to a bunch of other people, come back to her, and hopefully have some more revelations when we come back. Right now, though, Akiko has a lot of explaining to do. Not to mention some info for us, as well as Henry. We found Henry's dad. He'll finally have some closure right before the end.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
I'm glad to be
Hang up.
Nenorochito!
Got a minute, Akiko? You're going to die. Humor me.
Got it.
Why do you hate me so much, Akiko? I mean, we didn't exactly have the best first impression, so that's good enough of reason when when all this stuff is happening. I thought you were the investigation freak. Is that not hard to figure out?
I have a bad feeling
Because I haven't put a bullet in Henry yet?
Shiasta chin samno.
That's part of it. Yeah.
Rahat.
Why isn't my evidence good enough? Why am I always questioned? Why does someone always know better?
Durfa.
I have spent millennia protecting this island, and this is the thanks I get? You didn't protect it last night.
Do you want to die?
We're done here. Goodbye, Nanorashito. Oh. Well, we at least got the relationship increased. What about you? What about you wanting to expand the roles of the marshals? Where have you pulled that from?
Crime cannot hide.
You want exorcism to be a marshal role. It makes sense. We hunt them. Might as well do the next step.
Got it.
Sounds to me you're making a land grab to boost the importance of the marshals. Believe what you want, Nanorashito. Tell me about why your necklace is in KHX's workshop.
Nenorochito.
You think you stumbled onto something, don't you, Nanorashito?
I'll kill you.
Got me at the scene of the crime? KHX made my necklace, and it broke a while ago. I took it to him to get it repaired before the end of the island. When was this? About a month ago, when he went missing. I accepted that fate. He had decided that the necklace wasn't supposed to go to the next island. It's important to let things go. So you haven't been to his workshop in the last few days? There are slightly more important things to do at the end of an island. I mean, she can have it back if she wants to. We literally have it right here, but if that's her decision, more power to her. During Henry's exorcism 10 years ago, you left Gray's bloodlines alone with him.
Do you want to die?
Why are we talking about this, Nanorashito? How does this relate to the council murder?
Got it.
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Free.
Yes, I made a mistake.
I don't like this.
This seems to be a pattern. Heat on the street is that you're trying to expand the responsibilities of the marshals. You want to default exorcism into the duties of the marshals.
Is this a fact?
Sure would be
or a
helpful
truth?
if a demonic threat killed our exorcist.
Rahat.
I should kill you for that accusation. Do it, you won't. You probably can't. You hopefully can't. May your night be bright. May you reach the moon. Henry, you have a dad.
Henry Division.
Let's hang out first. Is this helping? These little chats helping you work out who did it? I'm getting a picture of the island. I understand that the crucible of the crime better. Like what you see. The islands can't continue like this. How are you going to fix it?
Sure.
That's a job for the next island. I need to find the truth first.
What?
You promise you're going to do something? I'll do what I can. The Syndicate is a slow ship to turn. I hope you'll stick to that. Whatever. Got max hangout level with Henry. Even though he's probably gonna die one way or another, he at least at least bring his heart to rest in that the next island will hopefully be better. If we do our job. Henry, do you know the name of Aiz Kawami? Never heard of him. Is he my dad? Dang, looks like it. Right on the money. Is he a good man?
Sorry.
He, took his own life a few years ago. I'm sorry. Perfect. Weird that it's not asterisks, but question marks this time.
I spent my entire life for Dread.
At least he doesn't know what his son did. Allegedly did. What fucking ever. Even the curse was confused. What can you tell me about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? I killed her, didn't I? You were found guilty of it. Then why the fuck are we talking? You know I did it.
The facts and the truth
A guilty
are not the same.
A guilty conviction and the truth are not the same thing.
I must be the bad guy, right?
If I'm the suspect in so many crimes, I must be the bad guy, right? That's what I'm here to find out. He does raise an interesting point. Just because he's guilty does not mean he necessarily did anything wrong. This entire demon situation is just sort of the demon possessed him, so he's the one getting put to town for it. It's a messed up system, but it is the system that we have to work within. Okay, where else can we go? We also do need to talk to DJ. Maybe do a bit more exploring while we head to Yuri from here. Because I got some questions for Yuri that hopefully the game will let me ask. Hang out with Yuri, or not Yuri, June Jazz. Back from a real talk.
Indeed.
Hit me. Nothing lasts forever except the certainty of change. Quoting philosophy now. Please, some song on a skate punk compilation. You were into trip hop last time I was on an island?
Wonderful!
I like to mix it up, keep it fresh. One of the citizens was abducted from the real world, had it with him. Sludgecore. So what else are you into? Sludgecore? Whatever I can get my hands on. This could have quite the CD collection on him. Four Knuckle... Coop down? Crap down. Crap down, sound here.
Hypothetically.
You'd think a mass of oppressed citizens would mean there was a more punk music on the island.
I have a bad feeling.
Not allowing them
about
access
this.
to influence or any real means of creativity probably hinders that. Why do you think there are so many murders in the apartments?
I'm a professional.
Montserrat always said you can't build pyramids without slaves. We've got enough pyramids. There's at least 2 on the island already. I agree. Catch you later, Doc. I missed the mid-2000s skater punk grunge style of music. Good times, good times. Who opened the 3rd seal? I think Aiz Kiwami is Henry's father.
What?
What? The blood samples match.
That's not nice.
The only place you could have gotten a sample of Kiwami's blood is from his grave. You broke into my best friend's grave to get a blood sample. You desecrate the resting place of someone I consider a brother to run around with some conspiracy theory.
What?
We're done here. I like you, investigator, and I'll help you with any genuine lines of inquiry you have, but I won't tolerate this. I mean, at the very least, he's still willing to help us. You examined Grace's bloodlines when Henry killed her, right, Doc? A nasty one for sure.
The investigator is here.
Was there anything odd about the scene or the victim?
I see.
You mean odd for a case of demonic possession? I didn't get to examine the scene for long. Akiko was in a rush to contain the area, and it was a pretty open and shut case.
Hypothetically?
The markings on Grace were strange, though.
That's weird.
In what way? Henry's other victim, his mother, had the same sigils scorched onto her skin as Henry. Grace had those sigils, but they weren't scorched. They looked like they'd been carved with a blade. The demon inside Henry burns with a cosmic fire, and Henry's victims received the same branding. So if he killed the council, they'd all carry the sigils?
Strange.
Depends on how he did it. I don't have a lot of evidence to support this, but I expect the sigils to only be scorched on victims he had a sustained close contact with. Yeah, the murder only happened like 2 minutes, so unless it was a group hug murder, probably wouldn't have enough time to brand everyone. A cut and run probably wouldn't do it, but a strangulation would. I should mention that I would expect the inhibitors to prevent or limit the scorching of those sigils into victims. So our Grace's sigils cut into her. I wrote it off to the madness of demonic possession. We don't know a whole lot about this kind of thing, so I figured he'd carve them himself as some kind of ritual. I can't say for sure, though. Thanks for your help, Doc. What do you know about a photo taken of Grace's throat during your examination? I took photos, but they were confiscated by Akiko, classified, however. I found one of the Marshal's server. Can I get your opinion on it? The bruising on the throat looks odd.
Theoretically?
That's because the fingers that didn't aren't uniform. In normal strangulation, bruising, you can see areas of pressure from the fingertips and the knuckles.
How?
The pressure on these is misaligned. This is normally because the attacker is wearing jewelry, specifically in this case a ring on the wedding finger, wedding ring finger. What about power armor? No, the gauntlets on the Marshal's power armor are gloves with armor plates on the top of the hands. Who wears a wedding ring? Or wore a wedding ring? This was 10 years ago. Someone who was married, perhaps? Gonna have to visit Akiko again sometime. May the cosmos be a mystery, and may you reach the moon. Group hug murder is a very fun term general, and also a good bad name. You got that slightly gritty edge to it while also having some fun with it. It sticks in your mind too. Okay, we're back up here. Mr. Yuri is close by. Oops. And I hear a collectible. Something's close by. Oops, right here. Hidden among the leaves. Quite literally hidden among the leaves. Another red crest. And this. Looks like I need to collect more crests to complete this. We need 2 more. Whole lot of red crests all strewn about the island. And here I was thinking that I collected most of them. Look, this okay. Going there. Oop. Something up there. Another crest. Just need one last one. With any luck, we'll be able to find it on the way to Yuri. Momentum. My enemy. My eternal enemy. Hey Yuri, how's it going? I still hate your guts. Let's hang out. What is it? You look like the kind of person that likes wine.
Don't be snide with me.
I do. A refined drink. I am able to enjoy expensive wine. Better wine. Expensive doesn't mean better. More expensive doesn't mean better. Less popular grapes can give high quality at an affordable price.
How dare you?
I don't think that's true, freak. I mean, I can't speak. I don't drink wine, so I wouldn't be able to speak on that. It helps that I have access to older wines. Always a sign of quality. That's not always true. Most wines are made to be consumed within their first 1 to 5 years. Trust me, freak. Older is better. You're clearly not very experienced with wine.
Insufferable.
Got me there. Credit where it's due. Man is right. Not everyone can appreciate wine. It isn't something for novices or the lower class. Nonsense. I don't think you know what you're talking about. The lower class are often jealous of those with more refined tastes. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. And now, Grace Blood Mines. Absolutely nothing, investigator. Dang. May you see through a million eyes, may you reach the moon. I thought we'd have more on him. Not this time, though. Hopefully soon. Let's do some meditating. We'll go around this area. Not a lot. Just head to whatever's closest. Since we have an excess of blood crystals, we can start unlocking more of these trash trouble points at least. The symbol of the Secretary, Starlight's can obtain. The slow poison of ambition creeps through your veins, never living for the moment, but the next moment. The next moment will forever be out of reach. It doesn't exist, and never can. A wise person once said, "One more day is all I'll ever need," or something along those lines. Well, there's only one over here. Another fast travel point. Warmth of the moon. The water that reflects the moon is warmer than the surrounding water. You bathe in it for restorative properties. Always love a good moonlit dip. Can be dangerous, but when supervised, it's all the more fun. Bathing at night is always a pleasure. Back up here. Save point.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight
Verdict?
is
Verdict.
obtained.
Plants are very calming. We could all do with some calm. Ain't that the truth? And this... Dreaded Hero Apartments. Apartment named after the bloodthirsty general that slaughtered his way across ancient Britain. Kind of a disheartening name, but they seem nice enough. Okay, who else can we talk to in the immediate area? Got the Optico again. Crimson Acid has some stuff for us. Always a good time to visit our favorite goat. Shame that we can't hang out with her more, but I'll take fading the black. We need to talk, Acid.
We're in a dark time.
You never call me Acid.
Paradise feels wrong.
Why was KHX excusing you of stealing the key to the second holy seal?
When
Shit.
love dies, all that remains
This makes you a prime suspect. Spill it.
What?
I promise I didn't kill the council. I need you to know that.
Don't test
Get on with
me.
it. The holy seals are the holy grails of secret hunters. They're so locked down and under wraps.
Who knows?
I was just in sleep each night thinking about them. I knew KHX designed the second seal, so I started talking to him. I also knew he was obsessed with me.
Sure.
Obsessed?
What do you mean?
More than I expected. I thought he was just horny for me. I mean, fair. But he got it in his head that if we achieve perfection on the next island, he'd ascend to heaven.
The facts and the truth are not.
His
the
desire
same.
called you his queen in the astral heaven. Good snooping, lady. Since I'm blessed by the gods, he coveted me as a trophy queen.
Secrets breed
The guy was out of his mind. You keep using the past tense.
Thank you.
I'm not stupid. If the council got on his bad side on the bad side of a killer and the person who designed part of their security is missing, he's either dead or might as well be.
Crime.
Did you do it? Please. If he was going to squeal to Montserrat, I talked him down. I strung him along in a relationship. I could persuade him to do most anything, except give you the secret to the second holy seal. There was a data key he guarded. I took it and made a copy. How did you copy it?
Who knows?
You ask a lot of questions. Someone in Masahiro Heavy Industries owed me a favor. That favor was an hour on one of their high-end computer labs. It turned out to be a heavily encrypted digital key on a flash drive. I put the key back in his workshop, apologized profusely, and did something to take his mind off it.
Sure.
Did you use the key?
That's strange.
No. I know where and how, though. The obelisk on the beach. That key works on them.
The investigator is here.
And that second seal secret?
Don't be coy.
No, there's more, but I don't know what. Why didn't you use the key?
You're letting the snakes
Bad
get
vibes,
to
lady.
you.
I could feel it in the air. Things were happening on the island.
Paradise feels wrong.
It still makes you a suspect, Crimson. I know. I found a tuft of your hair in KHX's workshop.
Crime
And?
is repulsive.
That's it. Puts you at the scene of a disappearance. Come on, lady. You know that doesn't prove anything. Lady, I have something to tell you. Oh boy. Even though we don't get to hang out with her, we still get to probe for information. Do you know anything about One Last Kiss?
Thank you.
Is that her name? She's good at hiding herself, but I've seen her.
Ooh, the
Do you know who she
investigator
is?
here.
I figure some kind of spirit. I don't know who she was in her former life, though. What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? Ah, that makes sense.
Nice doing business with you.
I've got something good. Are you buying? Oh boy. Absolutely. Ooh, nice crystals.
I have my ways.
Do you think it's strange that Carmelita went to the exorcism?
Ah,
Seems like a dangerous situation for the architect. Very. There's a reason, though. Some syndicate members use encryption and messages to each other. There's a lot of politics and scheming on the islands, after all. I monitor any communications that I can. The network traffic is mostly boring, but sometimes someone forgets to encrypt something. While Carmelina was heading to Kennedy's apartment with Grace, she messaged Akiko and told her to step out of the room while Grace was doing the exorcism.
that's weird.
Her so-called lapse in procedure was planned. Sure was, lady. Sounds like a plot to me.
Got it.
My work is never done.
Got it.
Have you got a copy of this message? Uh-huh. They realize the mistake and split up their phones afterwards, so don't expect to be able to confirm it with their phones. Crimson, you're always delivering. I love you so much. Besides, it was 10 years ago. Everyone got a Masakura upgrade since then.
Who knows?
Something to tell us. Go back. And let's start fishing for information.
The investigator.
You've got it wrong.
I told you about the key from KHX. I didn't tell you another part of the story. I've been worried about what's going on, but you need to know. I seduced the KHX for my own interest, but someone else asked me to do it as well.
That's strange.
Who? Witness.
Got it.
Why? We wanted the key. I don't know why, but he asked for it. He wanted it modified for remote access. A dongle could be placed in a control panel and then used to remotely access it. It needed a line of sight, though. The amount of data could easily drop packets if the signal was blocked.
When love dies.
Did you
all
give
that
it to him?
remains are
Yes. Why? He promised to help me.
The investigator is here.
With what? He said he had a plan for the next island that would allow me to keep my freedom and allow me to return to active service.
I have a bad feeling about
Crimson.
this.
Doesn't add up.
I know. I didn't expect it to be this if this was him.
When love dies, all
This
that
is the
remains
truth?
are the facts.
Yes. I've got some work to do. Whole lot of legwork we're gonna be doing in the very near future. May your journey be endless, and may you reach the moon. Gotta visit Witness, gotta visit Lydia, gotta visit probably Akiko eventually. Gotta unlock this save point as well.
Fast travel unlocked.
Incomprehensible.
Skins obtained.
So let's get a pain. The universe will kill you. If you ever learn the true nature of it, you will die. The enormity of the universe will crack your mind in two. Yeah. Sometimes when you start realizing, you have to stop realizing. Did I get this one? I didn't.
Fast travel unlocked.
Super save point unlocking.
Skins obtained.
Creeping flora. Explorers in a forbidden valley discovered a breed of plant that had been sealed away in a vault. Now warriors patrol the edges of the valley to keep the plant at bay. Creepy. Okay, let's see, there's the murder victim. Architect over there. Okay. Architect is Sam as well.
Ha. Ah.
Okay, already unlocked this special point.
Ha.
Okay. I hear another one. I'm missing it.
Ha.
I passed right by it, more than likely. Yep. I looked everywhere but up. But now I have you.
Fast travel unlocked.
Grim Lotus.
Skins obtained.
The Lotus is a frightful plant that strikes fear in the minds of even the strongest demon worshipper. They have a lot of spiritual meaning, including rebirth. And oftentimes demons don't want to be rebirthed. They just want to persist as they are.
Plus crystal obtained.
Ha.
There, the two thingamajigs. Lydia, speak to me.
Vision daybreak.
Let's hang out.
Let's go for a drive, LD.
What's good to eat on this island? The Deep Factory nailed the meat this time. The synthetic meat, that is. Notice how there's no livestock on the island? The Deep Factory got expanded. All the meat is made from a culture of bugs. There are huge caverns full of bug breeding and meat growing operations. Does it taste good? Yeah, real good. Yuri always claims it doesn't taste like the real thing, but he's just that type. He's the pickup I dread each time. The amount of bullshit that comes out of his mouth is out of control. Thinks he's a wine connoisseur, Dude, you live on a synthetic island where the grapes are grown underground in a lab. This isn't the high-end stuff. Man, got his ass. He tried to tell Sammy all about whiskey one time. Sammy renounced violence, but I thought Yuria was about to get an ice pick in the eye. Sorry, Aldi, didn't mean to go off. He drives me crazy. You vent all you want. He's new to me. I'll trust you on this. Huh, appreciate it. I'll drop you at the beach again. Perfect. Ask her about Grace's bloodlines. Not a thing. May your spectre gaze upon a star, and may you reach the moon. Okay. Got a lot close by. Just this fast travel point. And then something on the other side of that building.
Fast travel unlocked.
Hollowed bamboo. A mass of mutilated flesh was once found in a bamboo forest. Overnight, it reformed into a many-headed goat. It was praised and worshipped. Good for him. Love to see a goat getting what they deserve. Praise and worship. Another fast travel point.
Fast travel unlocked.
Mysterious carp. Carps were created by an alien race, and the patterns on their scales can be translated into an esoteric language if you have the correct cipher. The world relief. We'll head up the mountain to talk to Sam again. Somehow don't have a fast travel to hit him, which I will quickly fix. It's right down there. Fixing that.
Fast travel unlocked. Download skins obtained.
Yeah, no, I'll take the game's word for it about the carps. I'm sure that whatever whiskey the devs were drinking would enlighten them more than what I would be drinking, which is currently Thai tea. Delicious does not have any seeing beyond the veil properties yet. Escape to the city. The city hides, the city protects. You need to hide yourself in the city. They're coming for you. The operatives of the gun? After they killed Maria? Perhaps?
Sam Daybreak.
Murder of Grace. I don't know anything, do I? Hully. Nothing from him. May you always live in the shadow. May you blah 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 boo. I think I saw something up there. Up on the top of the mountain. Goat mode. I did.
Those crystals obtained.
Now that we're up here, might as well gaze upon everything. Oh man. The amount of collectibles we have, it's actually kind of looking empty. We're close to 100%ing this game, apparently. Or at the very least collecting everything. I'm sure 100%ing would mean actively getting the golden ending as well.
Those crystals obtained.
Guess it's good that we're discovering less and less to discover. Makes this stream a nice victory lap around everything. Before we hopefully come upon the finale. Also means I got a lot of collectible in the hard to get to areas. Okay, now that we're here again, do another meditate. Hold on, I'm pretty sure it's just this. Just this fat travel point.
Our travel unlocked. Knowledge entertained.
So let's head to the architect, Loquacious Jellyfish. During the wars of prehistory, the gods brought jellyfish to the earth from another planet and used them as messengers. Not the most conventional animal to use as messengers, but hey, they're creative. Okay. Trying to think of where she would be. Probably not there. Let's try this area. Nope, wait, no, that won't be it. But maybe it would be. Might as well. Makes it as good a place as any. This is not the area I thought it was. Regardless. And let's just make our way. It's close enough, yeah. We'll hit up Witness along the way as well. Saw a goodie up there. And by a goodie, I mean a flash travel point. Symbols of justice. Justice, 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 justice. Someone was a fan of a certain Guilty Gear character. And I can't blame them. Justice is a very cool character. Horribly imbalanced, but very fun.
Our travel unlocked.
Another one. Idle Starlight Skin obtained. Look to Crimson Acid. She has been blessed. So can you. Devotion is rewarded. Work hard and pray hard. I mean, as much as I love Bear the Shiba, I think it's time for a change. Change of pace. Justice is the giant mech dragon with a laser beam. The non-binary twink is Testament. Justice is better known as who was it? Jacko, because that's her true form after she gets ultra dead. Also, there's a martial guard here.
Halt!
Halt!
This is a restricted area.
What do you want, freak? I have authority. You need direct permission from Grand Marshal Akiko 14 to enter.
Don't test me.
She doesn't have jurisdiction. Judge does. I'm investigating at their behest. Now let me in.
Step back before I make you step back.
You're threatening the investigator? This is a military facility. I'm not obliged to let you in.
I only take orders from the Grand Marshal.
I don't like this.
She isn't in charge here. The Grand Marshal runs the marshals. I'm a marshal. This isn't getting me anywhere. Are you authorized to answer questions? No. I'm under direct orders to direct you to the Grand Marshal. Fantastic. Did you see Akiko on the night of the murder? Yes, she returned here after Henry escaped.
I don't
Got a way
like
to prove that?
this.
Oh, word is all you need.
Paradise feels
Hard to
wrong.
relieve the word of the Grand Marshal's loyal troops. What do you want, freak? I want Akiko's phone records from last night. They are classified.
Is this a fact
I'm the
or a
investigator.
truth?
Grand Marshal is our leader, not you. Well then. I'm glad. It's good to see where they all get their curtness from. strict orders from the boss. I got lost. Okay, there it is.
Time travel unlocked.
Symbols of daybreak. When the warmth of the dawn sun scorches the night terrors away, please remember to give praise. Please. Okay. There's something up there. It's another red crest. We can now complete the funny puzzle. Oop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. At the very least, we didn't fall too far. I can hear it. It's close. There it is.
Time travel unlocked.
Symbols of a warrior. Blades that glimmer the moonlight when held aloft at the top of a conquered pyramid of sin are highly valued. Okay. Back on track. Witness is close by, and so is the architect. You can mark this one. We head up to the skies. Witness, 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 witness.
Witness to the end.
Let's hang up. Want to chat with Witness? I must warn you that I am not one for long conversations.
Sure.
Why plants?
The gods are watching us.
The gods tended to us and raised us. Maybe I can hope to have some insight into their brilliance by tending to life myself. I mean, plants are pretty nice. I love plants. I remember that you were a devoted follower of Destroyed Eden.
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
He gallops through the universe, a true majesty. My unwavering devotion to him got me through my many dark times. He was a light I could follow. Do you want to talk about these dark times?
The gods are watching us.
They are behind me now. The old life is gone. Now I only concern myself with my holy work. Do not dwell on your past, embrace the life ahead of you, and let the gods shine upon it. I'll keep that in mind.
The gods are in
I am enjoying our conversations, Lady Loved Eyes.
The gods are
There's a
watching
sensitive
us.
matter which we could discuss further. Let's start with that.
What?
Things happened while you were in exile, Lady Loved Eyes. The architect and I became close and remarried. Ooh. It didn't last, though.
Another sinner.
She was obsessed with the perfect island. There wasn't any room in her heart for me or the gods.
What?
I've been reluctant to tell you until now, but I am worried about her. Her mind is not on the cosmos. In what way? Do you believe that you should be worried for your craft? Craft is a ward unto her itself.
Blasphemy!
The architect was like that as well, but dark clouds began to gather over her. Her prayers were not as fervent as they once were. I felt her work was not being done in the name of our star-born masters. She began to crave more validation, more credit for her work.
Sure.
She architects our islands. Without her, we have nothing.
I am still bathed in the glory
Our
of
work
the
is for the gods. They lifted us up, and we must do the same for them. Personal reward is a sin, and that pushes us from the light.
Blasphemy!
I fear she has forgotten this. Thank you for finding me, Witness. Interesting. KHX is missing.
Is this a...
Of course no.
Why did you want Crimson to get the key to the second seal? I didn't. You're lying. I have testimony that you not only asked her to get the key, but she gave you the key as well. That simply isn't true. I have almost nothing to do with Miss Acid. She's lying to you, Lady Loved Eyes. You are being played. Have you got the key?
Surely this is a joke.
I didn't even know the second seal required a key. I don't have it. You're lying. I am not Lady Loved Eyes. Miss Acid is tricking you. She is turning us against each other. Why? It's your job to find out. Classic he said, she said. Were you and Carmelina married 25 years ago?
What?
No, we had fallen apart a few years before that. Why do you ask? Apparently she went into isolation for a year about 25 years ago.
What?
I remember that. I have no idea what she was doing. She likes to lose herself in her work. She said she was working on a project and didn't want to be disturbed.
Don't test me.
Was full isolation unusual? A little, but I don't pay much attention. The Syndicate's fall from grace was a bigger concern.
Sure.
Where did she isolate herself? She's always built herself little hideaways in the island, places she won't be disturbed. I don't know where it was. You asked Crimson to get the key to the second Holy Seal from KHX.
Got it.
No, witness I'm losing my patience.
Paradise feels
But asking
wrong.
her to do that, and by her account, taking a copy from her, you're the prime suspect for who went through it.
What?
I did nothing of the sort. You're denying it. You're denying all of it, or just going through the seal.
This island is
All of it.
full of sinners.
I had nothing to do with Miss Acid's preposterous story or the second seal.
I don't like this.
No desire to cooperate at all. I can't cooperate with the fabrication. Sure. I believe you, totally. What do you know about the murder of Gray's bloodlines? Wasn't that case solved years ago? May you fly with Detroit Eden, and may you reach the moon. Alrighty. So, the architect is over there. Carmelina's got a dossier of questions for her. Just gotta parkour my way to her. It feels so nice to see so little indications of collectibles after like having so many other ones that were just flooding the screen. Okay, there's one up there. Another red crest.
Item obtained.
That's 3 of them. Which is weird, 'cause we don't need that many. At least I don't think we do. Bingo. Complete new quest like 96. Complete the Syndicate HQ puzzle.
Blood crystals obtained.
5 blood crystals for our troubles. I think we already investigated this place, but might as well be thorough.
Scene investigation.
Yep. Nothing new for us. Just gotta find Carmelina now. Let me in. Let me in.
Halt! What do you want?
Don't test me.
Architect Carmelina's
We
silent.
get to see another dog. Can I ask you something, Architect?
I am the leader.
What is the point of all these questions, Investigator? An investigator needs to understand the suspects, not just the facts about the case.
We have achieved perfection.
What do you want to know? What do you do as the Architect?
Craft is its own reward.
I craft and enable dreams. Each island needs to be thoroughly designed. I plan every square inch. It takes centuries. The islands are given form by the Council's psychic will. I transmute that psychic will into physical form. So she's playing Minecraft creative mode. Good. Can anyone else be an architect? No one has shown any ability outside of the Silence family. The gift was part of the Silent Goat's blessing when the Syndicate was formed. He needed somewhere to live outside of the real world. How do you transmute the Council's will? I've never been able to describe it. It is just a feeling. When I meditate and visage the island, I am able to open psychic pathways to a new reality and let the island take shape. The Syndicate would be lost without you.
We have achieved perfection.
I live to serve. I mean, can't say that she doesn't do good work. This island is beautiful. Investigator, can we discuss something of delicate nature? Absolutely. Something you want to tell me? Something concerns me about Witness. Some of us become more complicated as our lives go on. Others do not. I can see it behind his mask. He can't hide everything. Witness believes in the gods completely. He believes in our sacred mission. He remembers how the Syndicate used to be, an exciting time of unreserved worship and adulation to our holy masters. He believes we have lost our way. Witness has grown infuriated with Montserrat. They were like baying dogs in Syndicate meetings. Witness voted against every one of Montserrat's proposals. Another he said, she said. They, according to each other, they're both losing their way. Is there anything else? When a man becomes complicated, he often withdraws. Witness is no different. He needed time with his thoughts. His sanctuary was his apartment. It became rare to see him, so he also isolated himself. I wondered what he does up
The
there.
investigator is here.
Is his privacy more than usual? We would almost never see him. He would only leave his apartment to attend Syndicate meetings, and only then it was to scream religious proclamations at us. That was one of the reasons I went to see him last night. I was worried. I needed to know if he was fine at the final end of an island. Thank you for your candor, Architect. A lot of worrying mental health are going around. Why'd you go to Henry's exorcism?
Craft is its own reward.
I have an acute interest in preventing the island from succumbing to demonic corruption. It is rare to be able to see the efforts of a possession firsthand. Tell me about the message you sent to Akio telling her to leave Grace alone with Henry.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have a copy of it here.
I am the leader.
Got her ass. I am sure that is a fabrication. I have no authority over Akiko. I cannot order her to do anything, much less break procedure with something so dangerous.
Oh.
Then why did she step out of the room and leave them unattended? I have no idea. You had to ask the Grand Marshal. Architect, when did your marriage with Witness end?
This is nonsense.
Why are you asking? Working on something. I assume you'll corroborate. About 9 years ago.
Sure.
And you wore a wedding ring? Of course. What is this about? Thank you for your help. So it's not impossible that the weird grip marks were maybe her. May the sun go walk with you. May you reach the moon. Alrighty. Let's see. So we still got a few collectibles to scrounge up. So let's see what's nearby. Might as well climb this mountain. Got something down there. Let's... We got these up here. That was not nice on my eyes. But thankfully you got it. And we still have that one. Okay.
Those crystals obtained.
Okay. Mostly just blood crystals from here on out, but who knows? I mean, we do still need to find the gold crests. Back on top. Moving right along. Now that we got a good vantage point. Got something in these horrifying sewers. Some whiskey. Not the place I would store it, but hey, to each their own. Ooh, and we collected all bottles of whiskey. Can justice be born out of chaos? It's the only weapon we have against discord. How far can you go? It depends. Sometimes you must go as far as you can. You break the law to achieve justice. Sometimes you have to. We all break the law gets in the way. No one is above it. Sometimes the law gets bent in the quest for truth. Justice comes in many forms. How many does the Syndicate accept? As many as it needs to. Dead Man's Ambition. A floral taste with the aroma of vanilla. Find a comfortable chair, not too comfortable. Comfort will make you nostalgic. You have nothing to be nostalgic about. I mean, everyone has something to be nostalgic about. May not be something monumental, but something regardless. But yeah, I think. Okay, I don't think I can make that jump, but still lots of secrets for us to get. Also gotta talk to the spirit lady. Race bloodline. Oh, hold on. Okay, the missing collectible is my gun. When we start the trial. Got 4 over there. Wherever over there is. Might be within this thing. This giant structure. Okay. Mostly within the apartments, look like. Okay, we still have plenty of exploring to do. Okay, let's try to do these then. Something there. Something on the other side of this place. One of its outer edges. Oh, I can hear it. Recondite Ornate Book obtained. An ornate collection of tales of the Silent Goat, given as a coming-of-age present. Shame we can't do anything with that and Carmelina. Hidden within foliage once again. Blissful Sky. Jaws used to hide flocks of unspeakable flying horrors during the war. After the Great Betrayal, they finally became safe. That is very concerning. Now that we're back on the mainland again, look up to the skies. If there's one in that apartment building, I think that's the one I failed to get at earlier. But there's also some still within here. Beautiful blossom. When the trees blossom, citizens gather to give praise by letting blood directly onto the tree to fertilize it. Ah yes, the blood blossoms. We're all familiar. Go for those pedestals and then save point near Lydia. Bathed towers. The towers sparkle in the waning sun. A cascade of jewels as far as the eye can see. Symbol of a kiss Starlight has been obtained. A kiss while the maniac goat watches the most romantic of kisses. Very true. Ideally, you should always have a goat staring at you when you kiss someone. Your love will be as stubborn as the goat, if it is. Yeah, well, we want to go to the graveyard, talk to our new suspect. One last kiss. Hang out. Got time to chat? I have all the time in the world until the island ends. What's your take on Perfect 25? There's no such thing as perfection. The Syndicate has obsessed over demonic corruption but turned a blind eye to the corruption of itself. Are you expecting Perfect 25 to fail? Fail is a broad term. Nothing lasts forever, does it?
Enjoy Perfect 24, Investigator.
Everything changes, including perfection.
Don't test me.
I don't think many people want to hear that.
Aren't you paying attention, Investigator?
A human's folly. Believing whatever you want isn't acceptable. You can tell how far society is away from class by how many people flock to demagogues.
Got it.
Are you saying Carmeline is a demagogue?
There is corruption on this
She's the one
island,
peddling
Investigator.
perfection, isn't she? The one offering an easy answer to all of our worries? Perfection is a lie. Perfection will crumble. Perfection is sold to fools. Do you think we can achieve perfection, Investigator?
I have a bad feeling about
That's
this.
what I'm here to find out. I hope you do, Investigator. Nothing new for her. And nothing new for demonology. May you always live in the shadow, may you reach the moon. Okay, so... Don't think there's anything nearby, except there is. Once again, something up on the weird golden stuff. Okay, I might... So I do have to get up there. There was something here up the entire time. My legs just weren't strong enough. But this time, with renewed thumbs, I will persevere. Hopefully. Okay, there we go. Just had to jump then dash. And we have Starlight Skin. Yep. Holy Refinery. An armed cult took over a refinery on the coast. The authorities discovered an enclave of bizarre fishmen on golden thrones. Oh right, I guess I am blocking the bottom left. It's Syndicate Ziggurat. Although a succulent ziggurat would be a place I would definitely want to visit. Syndicate graveyard. And this is the KHX workshop. I wonder if there's a way I could turn down the transparency on my PNG. I will not mess with it right now, though. A collectible within there. Oh no. I lived. somehow missed something in there. Here we are at the courthouse. Or as you guys are saying it, the U's. Okay, that's just the gun. Okay, something all the way over there. Something all the way over there. Might be fast. Yeah, it's gonna be faster than fast travel, as one would probably guess. Gonna make our way all the way to the crime scene again. Will also give us a good chance to see if there's anything new with the seals. Now that we're here, meditate. Something down. But we're locking it, so I might as well see what's new, if anything. Got a newer vantage point. Better vantage point rather. Okay. Drop down here. Oh, that. Woo. Thank you, Dash.
Starlight skins obtained.
Silent Watchers. So many tragedies occur in apartment blocks. Tragedies both small and world-changing. The Archon units see them all, but never speak. Okay, where is the entrance of the thing? There's a ghost there that I had to talk to. Okay, there it is. Okay, good. So long as it's not ruining the game, I suppose. Just some funny titles for locations that you guys are getting to see. The ziggurat will always be succulent within our hearts. Okay, body over there. Ooh. Citizen services. With a door we can't open. The Quince. Syndicate HQ, 24th Island sequence. A single collectible within. Not a collectible, but a fast travel point. Come on.
I travel unlocked.
Left button. Blazing sunset. When the sunset occurs, some people immolate themselves, believing that the sun is a god and that may eventually disappear. They're wrong. She will never disappear. Okay. Yeah, we gotta head to the moon. Is this a thing? I've already solved this. Okay, yeah. That's just the puzzle again. And not a crest to place up on.
What the hell? Go. got it.
Pour full of seal. What's the deal? I think we already got this.
That's strange. Ooh, the investigator is here.
Okay, nothing new from that. So nothing new with the seals. Unless we... Nope. We can lock ourselves in, though. So now it's just clean up and asking everyone questions. Until the end of the game. I'll meditate on the moon, just in case there is a collectible. I would not put it past anyone here to leave a blood crystal on the moon. There's nothing.
Ha! Ha!
Okay. So. Gotta head to Witness again. And when it comes to collectibles, nothing nearby. Okay, there it is. Probably right behind me. Here we go. I did not visit the ghost yet. It'll be something to do once we go to Witness again. Once we have a better drop-off point. Okay. Witness is all the way up there. And the ghost is to the left. So yeah, we'll jump from high up. Witness.
Witness to the end.
Want to chat, Witness? I must warn you that I am not one for long conversation. What was it like growing up in the Chaos Palace?
The gods are an idiot.
Character building? It is an insane network of twisting geometry. I did not see the outside world until I fled the Syndicate with Ezekiel. I had no concept of time. It gave me a unique perspective on the world. Do you miss it?
The gods are
I was constantly on the edge of insanity in that place. I would imagine in a place called the Chaos Temple. The dimensions in space within the hallowed halls forever twisted and reconfigured. I would pass gibbering wrecks of people as I went about my duties. The mind is a fragile thing, and nowhere tested that fragility more than the Chaos Palace. What happened to it?
Surely this is a joke.
It was sacked during the Great Betrayal. Humanity stepped out of the light of the gods and steeped itself in sin. Great monuments to our holy benefactors were torn down. The Chaos Palace was reduced to rubble, then used to build Alexander cities. The palace should never exist again, but I despair at what we have lost.
The investigator is here.
I sometimes think we all live in our own Chaos Palaces.
The gods are displeased.
The gods can lead us out. Nothing new for us. And motive. Paranoia. I understand you have become more secretive. Maybe a bit paranoid?
What?
Who told you that? Can't say.
You sinners lie.
I don't want to divulge my source. The Syndicate is full of gossipers that have strayed from the path. What I do is my business. All I wish is to give myself to our gods. My personal business is my own. Secrets are dangerous, Witness. They can take physical form before you realize. You don't need to lecture me, Investigator. Nothing new from him. Make you fly with Destroyed Eden. Okay. So. Alright. Now to get that ghost. Didn't think I could make that jump. Glad I could. Space parkour. Didn't think I could make that jump either. I love you, Air Dash. Ghosts on ground level with us. Nothing over there. Alright, it's the vampire ghost. The ghost that was killed by a vampire. I completely forgot about that. About that weird B plot. I am approaching. You. We have your blood. Did you find evidence?
The truth
I do.
is
You
revealed.
were the 5th victim. The murders were covered up. The cause of the vampirism was never found. The killer was caught because of you.
Got it.
Me? The killer left a trace of saliva on you. They found him. A citizen. He was arrested. The horror is gone. I can ascend. Take this. A blue demon gave it to me. He could see me. More blood crystals.
Blood crystals obtained.
We helped him pass on and nothing else. Okay, we gotta talk to Akiko again. She may have a lead for us. And there's 2 things left to discover. I think the 2 things might just be these pedestals. Okay, there's a 3rd thing somewhere far over there. Help me. Darn my stubby legs and completely vertical inclines. Okay, we can at least talk to. Can I see Akiko now? Momentum, please. I'm begging you. Unironically begging you. Going to the desolate island.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
Let's hang out. Got a minute, Akiko. You're going to die. Humor me. Do you still collect war relics?
What?
Why do you care? Friendship, Akiko. We've been through this. Fine. Yes.
I'm glad to be back.
Okay, good. What's the centerpiece of your collection? Centerpiece? The most important part.
Soldiers of honor.
They're all important prost. The relics are created through the actions of soldiers giving their lives in combat. How can one be more important than the other? That's a good way of thinking about it.
Che, I'm a soldier.
I know. Take this. It's a shell from a demon I killed in Romania, before the Syndicate. Thank you, Akiko, I appreciate it. Good. Now that we played this friendship thing out, we're done, right?
I'm a
Done.
soldier.
Yes, we became friends. You got what you wanted. You can leave me alone now.
Sorry.
If that's what you want, Akiko.
Che,
That took longer than I was hoping. Goodbye, Nanoreshito. Maxing all up with Akiko.
Obtained.
We got a nice little ammonite shell out of it. What can you tell me about the demonic sigils on Grace's body? The same as found on Henry's mother.
Sure.
I've been told they weren't. Rena Division sigils were scorched onto her by sustained close proximity to Henry. Grace's were carved into her flesh. Got any proof? No solid proof, just a good bit of testimony. Were you carrying a blade when you arrested Henry? Of course, I always carry my sword and a combat knife. Did you find a blade on Henry when you arrested him, or after he had killed Grace? No. So how did the sigils get carved into her body? No idea. No Narushito, demons. Thanks for the insight, Akiko. A knife was in fact involved. Tell me about the message you got from Carmelina on the day of Henry's exorcism.
pull up.
What message?
Is this a fact?
Carmelina
Or a
sent you a
treat?
message telling you to leave Grace alone with Henry.
You need to back off.
No, she didn't. I have a copy of the message right here.
Nenorachito!
Someone's giving you false evidence, Nanorojito. The architect was there that day, but she didn't tell me to do anything. She doesn't have any authority over me.
Crime cannot hide.
Then why did you step out of the room? I consider the scene and prisoner secure. I needed to make sure that the architect was safe. Corrupted areas are full of danger. Why did you confiscate this photo of Grace Bloodline's neck from Doom Jazz after the examination?
Taci, dracului din gură!
She was murdered by someone possessed by a demon. Anything related to demonic possession is classified. Is that standard procedure or just evidence that doesn't tie into the official story?
Pulă!
Standard procedure. You think you're really smart and clever with your snide insinuations, but you're not. You're wrong. Whatever you say, miss. Nothing else from her. May your night be bright. May you reach the moon. No one else has any stuff for us. So we're kind of at an impasse. And when it comes to collectibles, I think we're too far to see any of them. The bridge might be act as a loading zone between this island and the proper island, so it's not gonna load in any of the stuff we are looking for. So let's head to KHX's workshop. Hopefully give us a better vantage point to scan the area. Got one. But I'm pretty sure that, yep, that's the gun. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm falling. I think I had a second of walking momentum there. That led me directly into this bridge. Better than the water, at least. I think that football I just saw was too high up to be the pedestals. Although I could also be completely wrong given our area. I don't leave anything unturned. Nope, it wasn't. They're right over there. So all that's left is that icebox that I completely missed over and over again. Redemption arc underway. Admittedly, I am very bad at gauging depth perception. If there's any platforming in a game with a 3D environment that I had to do, believe me, I will more than likely stumble and bumble my way to success eventually. Okay. I'm right on top of it. Okay. We got it. We finally got it. Redemption. Looking around one last time. Alrighty. So unless I'm horribly mistaken, we got all the information we could get out of anyone that isn't based on hangouts. All we gotta do is hang out with some people, maybe find some other areas, and then deliver justice. Which I think we'll get to the actual trial part next time. because I'm probably gonna need all the brain power I've got just to go through everything. But we'll head up to One Last Kiss and hang out with her a bit. I'll probably do some more hangouting on the next stream, but after that we'll call it here for today. Got time to chat? I have all the time in the world. Are you worried about blinking out of existence when the island ends? What a wonderful bedside manner, investigator. If you do your job, then I have nothing to worry about. My killer be brought to justice, and I can be laid to rest. What if the killer isn't brought to justice?
Dreadful.
Then I will fade into with the island. At least I will get to see the exact moment when an island disappears. No one else has ever seen that. Optimistic. Without optimism, you have nothing. Cynicism and pessimism waste your precious time on this world. Even for immortals like us, the universe is a vast and infinite and eternal. Immortality is still just the merest unimaginably small amount of time.
What mysteries are around us?
Do you believe in the afterlife, investigator? Life is to be lived, not spent waiting. Bravo, investigator, you get it.
That's strange.
Isn't it heresy to not work towards heaven with the gods? Just because something is heretical doesn't mean it's wrong. Besides, you can do the work with the gods without being burdened by the worry of heaven and hell. Attachment leads to suffering, trust me. I have a unique perspective on this. I'll take that advice on board. People say that you only live once, but in reality, you live every day. You only die once, though. But with that, we'll save the game. Hopefully get some more information next time with some more hangouts. And I will say that the game does kind of leave you to the wolves. I'm probably gonna have to go through like every of these files on my own, like off stream, just to see like what are these strings, what should I be aware of before the big case. But that is a problem for future me, probably in the near future. Thank you all for coming by once again. Thank you, Rune and Blight, for dropping by as always. And as y'all have become accustomed to, time to send you off to some other lucky streamer. Got a lot of people this Thursday. Glad to see people are kicking off the new year. Let's see. Ooh. I have a wealth of people. But this time, I think I'm going to send you off to Nico Mikote, a fellow goat in the VTubing space who's currently doing some live Pokemon TCG unwrappings. Love that. It's been a while since I've been in the card game scene, but I do love the look of those cards. Avid collector back in the day. But be sure to send them some love. They are currently getting back into streaming themselves, so I can relate to wanting to get that ball rolling. I'll see you all next time. Stay your preference of warm and cold. Stay safe now more than ever. Be well, and I hope to see you all next time. Be sure you're taking your medicine, eating food, eating well, drinking lots of water. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much as always. And take care. Bye.